Welcome back, guys, to another Komcast. Today, I am joined by Komrade Jesus.
Wow, that was so abrupt. I didn't even know we were starting.
And
Literally just.
what should we call you?
Blonde Lightning.
Blonde Lightning. Do you want to redo the intro?
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. So, we're gonna talk a little bit about our friend here, Blonde Lightning.
He said friend like he's not really our friend.
What do you
He
mean?
made it sound like he's not
Man.
someone we know.
I was gonna say another adjective on that friend, but
Okay, just call him a comrade.
yeah.
My fake friend,
My
Blonde
friend.
Lightning.
Yes, our
I was gonna add an
quote-unquote
adjective
friend.
which would do something bad for him. Okay.
That's a no bueno.
Okay.
That's a no bueno. So I'm trying to avoid that. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, anything at all. Literally anything.
Anything.
Kind of like you would in school.
What's up? I'm Trevor. I'm 19. I never learned how to fucking read.
Sounds like a lot of people from our school, if anything.
Remember in kindergarten when they made you stand up, made to introduce yourself? Do that.
I always told people the same stuff.
I'm into video games.
My left elbow broken AF,
Mm.
and I played baseball. That's about it.
Alright, what's up? I'm Blonde Lightning. That's not my real name, because I know there's some retards out there who's gonna be like, oh my god, is his name Blonde? Like, no.
Yeah, first name blonde.
Like,
last
there's-
name Lightning.
Like, for real. There's gonna be like that one guy
Yeah, I know. There's always someone
that's gonna
dumb.
find us and be like, oh my god, his parents named him Blonde.
Hey, I mean, people actually name some weird names out there.
True.
You got Azure.
As your life. I don't know. Whatever. Anything
Northwest.
else you want to tell the world about yourself?
Um,
Anything at all?
I guess we just asking questions. So,
Well,
how was your life growing up?
Really weird because I can't remember anything.
yeah, it tends to be like that.
I mean,
you tend to forget.
I can't remember anything before the age of 13.
Before
Oh,
13. Holy.
damn.
Bro, did you get a concussion? What happened?
Basically, imagine the most boring life ever where nothing ever happened. Like, I grew up so vanilla, I forgot I
Weren't
ate
you
the
rich?
cake.
Didn't you guys go do things a lot?
No.
Oh.
That's why they're rich.
Yeah,
Because they save their
exactly.
money.
But no, but you in high school, weren't you going to New York to watch the Lion King
Yeah,
play?
you know why? 'Cause
Once-
my parents started getting promotions, so they had more money to spend. And more
They
time
don't
to
do
go.
that every day. They do it every now and
Yeah,
then.
my parents,
Oh, I'm
when I
saying
was,
like throughout his
yeah.
young life, his parents actually had a lot of money.
my parents growing up, they worked hard, so like they came in late hours, but they had money.
Yeah.
So I had no friends because I lived literally on top of the hill, private property, next to a trailer park, next to pedophiles. So I wasn't allowed to go outside at all.
I can't blame you.
And so I spent all my time inside, bored as hell, doing nothing. So I don't remember anything before the age of 13.
Bro, you didn't.
Were you
did
playing
not-
video games back then?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
What's
I
your
mean-
What's your favorite like childhood video game? Since you were in your room a lot.
Power Rangers SPD.
Bro, that's my favorite show though. Favorite video game growing up. Probably that one ski game on the GameCube.
There's a ski
game on the
game.
game.
Yeah, there's like I don't know what it is, but it's a funny competitive game because I only played it not for the skiing game itself because that sucked. But basically, you can just press a button and punch people next to you and they
Yeah.
fall over. And
And it was a skiing game?
yeah, and I just
Yeah,
kept
dude.
punching people. It was great.
It sounds like. I don't know what the other game is. It's where you're on, like, motorcycles and you do the same thing. I
Here,
forgot what it's called.
I'll look it up because it's like a really funny game.
But, man.
Ski game.
A freaking ski game.
game.
Of all things.
GameCube.
I thought it would have been, like, Mario. Or.
The first
Mario
one.
Ski?
One of those two. I think it's the second one.
Yeah. I've played that, was it SSX, right?
Yeah, it's SSX3 GameCube game.
I played one of them on, I think, the Wii, if I'm correct. I didn't own it. It was a cousin of mine. It was interesting. It wasn't anything spectacular.
I guess I grew up a little bit as Eric because I only played just to punch people and make them lose. I didn't care about winning. I cared about sabotaging them, like punching them into the avalanche that would occasionally happen. Oh, perfect.
Right. You would have loved playing Burnout. I played Burnout a lot back in the day. Where you can just crash in other people's cars and blow them up.
Ooh, that sounds
Great.
fun. I'm horrible at racing games though.
Same.
I mean, you can't be that bad if you just kill the competition.
Okay, that's why I'm good at Twisted Metal.
Oh, dude, that game was great.
That game was something. It was interesting. Characters are
Crazy.
yeah.
What was your favorite childhood show?
Favorite childhood show? Power Rangers.
Yeah, I could have figured that out. Easy, no problem.
Yeah, I still watch Power Rangers. What do you mean? Like, I'm still a child. I just grew up a little.
I just no. After a while, Power Rangers I started realizing that this is kind of shit.
It is.
Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Bro, what's wrong with you, man?
I mean, it's so cheesy that it is.
Yeah,
but
like,
I love it.
I went to rewatch Dino Thunder. I'm like, all the puns.
Yeah.
All the puns.
Well, duh.
that's why you need to watch Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm's way better.
Ninja Storm is a lot better because it doesn't take itself seriously at all.
And I love
It's like, dude, we're Ninja Power Rangers. What do you mean?
Crimson Thunder Ranger.
Yeah.
Navy Thunder Ranger.
He was evil at first, and he turned good.
Yeah, that's a good trope that
Every
the first
yeah.
one, like most of them do.
Yeah.
Or they become
Tammy.
they're evil or they're begrudgingly just douches.
It didn't help that they also rode like motorcycles or dirt bikes.
It didn't help that they also had the best Zords on all the
Yeah.
entire team because they always had like multiples, while the main squad just had like one.
I am a Blue Ranger. I have a dolphin.
Yeah, dude. Oh my lord.
She had the best weapon though.
Oh, the like megaphone thing.
Yeah, literally just scream into it, defeat anyone.
Yeah, it's like kind of OP if you think about it. It was just like she would.
The
literally
Red
scream
Ranger
into
had a
it.
lion, right?
Which one?
The red one.
Red one?
No, the red one had a falcon.
Falcon.
Yeah.
The
Big
yellow
old bird
one
in
had
it, and
had
it
a
made the
lion.
head, right?
Yeah,
What was the yellow one?
he had a giant lion. He was Earth.
Oh.
Ironically, he uses mostly wind attacks. Ironically,
Yeah. I don't know how that works.
his main
But
attack was
over
like his
this-
main spinning and shooting a tornado.
Over the seasons, they changed what Zords they use, though.
Yeah, each set changes Zords.
No, I'm talking like in the like say Ninja Storm. Over a while, they start using different Zords.
No, they stuck with them. That's other Power Rangers.
Yeah. In Ninja Storm, they just kept the same ones.
Because you can because their Zords after a while they get like an upgraded.
Well,
Zord.
yeah, they can upgrade any Zord.
Well,
can
I think you're
upgrade.
thinking of them combining, or them summoning their mini
forces
obstacles.
combine.
Like their mini Zords and stuff.
Fusion.
Yeah, dude, Ninja Storm are the best fusion Megazords.
I'm glad we pulled up Power Rangers because I was actually gonna have a topic about Power Rangers for my boy here.
Which is
Did you know that there's gonna be another Power Rangers reboot coming to the theaters?
Yes.
Another reboot? Like
Yeah.
another
A
reboot?
reboot, not another like series, a reboot.
yes.
Because
Is it the Grid? Because that one's actually pretty interesting.
I don't know.
Do you not know
I-
the Grid story?
Yeah.
No, I mean I know about the grid.
I know
story.
the
don't
reason
if we-
why, because Power Rangers a couple years ago,
Was
like
doo-doo.
2, got bought by a new company, so they were like, that was an old Power Rangers
Yeah.
movie. Let's make another one.
According to this article, they were bought by Hasbro.
Yeah.
Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Their toys are killer though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're known for making toys.
That's all they want to do, sell toys.
Yeah. I've been watching the new series Beast Morphers, and oh my god, oh, you should watch it because it's actually a show now, and they're not just making constant puns. It's not cheesy. There's actual characters
I find
now.
that very hard to believe.
I
I feel like
know.
I walk in there and then I'm like,
5 years old.
I'll watch it.
It's got diversity because the comic relief I think is a black girl and a fat Asian guy. I don't pay attention.
Is there a
much.
Yellow Ranger?
And is she
Yes.
Asian?
Yeah, is she Asian?
No,
Oh,
Is there a
man, that'd
Black
be funny.
Ranger? And is he black?
no. They only have the 3 main colors: yellow, red, and blue.
Is the Red Ranger Indian?
Nope, you black.
Wait, the Red Ranger?
Yeah, you black.
That's not the first one.
It's not the first.
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah.
definitely.
Ninja Storm was.
Nope.
No, he wasn't black.
Turbo Ranger was the first black Red Ranger.
Oh yeah, with the cars.
That's my Loki, my favorite because it's so underrated. I just find it funny to watch because the
Scared
Zords don't make sense, but who cares?
The funny thing is when you see a little boy turn into a man.
Yeah, that always freaked me out, but I always wanted to be him.
Kind of like Shazam.
Yeah.
Well, in Shazam, all the kids become Shazam.
They
But
become
yeah,
they become
like
the Marvel family.
Yeah,
One big happy family.
because they can all Shazam.
There was also a cartoon show where it had a character that did the same thing. I don't remember what it's called though. It's like this little scrawny nerd, like nerdy looking kid.
Mm.
That sounds like Shazam.
No, he was like, it was kind of more of a space theme,
Mm-hmm.
and for some reason he would transform into like this big like hunky looking dude. I don't know what it is. I forgot.
Thor
what the
used to
show's
be
called.
able to do that back in like
Thor?
Yeah, Thor back in Marvel. Basically, he used to have his alternate identity as just a doctor, but he was crippled. He was a normal guy, but when he took his stick and hit against the wall, it transformed to Mjolnir, and then he would transform to Thor. So he was the first Shazam.
The first Shazam.
Yeah, dude.
It's a god.
The Spider-Man animated series back in the day was pretty dope.
I know. What we talking about? The one with the meme or no?
No. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one where like he got turned into Man Spider and Terminator had to come in and try to kill him.
That's
I don't think I
scary.
ever watched those ever.
My favorite Spider-Man series is Web Warriors, even because Peter Parker is voiced by Drake Bell, and that's perfect.
I was pretty vanilla with what I watched back in the day. It was just usually like SpongeBob, freaking anything that was just on Nickelodeon or something like that.
For real.
I watched Jetix. I watched.
Oh, dude, same.
Yeah, Super Robot Monkey Team.
What was
Force
the-
Go.
Dude,
What was the show with the like that was like is it Chinese or Japanese?
Yin Yang Yo.
Was it Yin Yang Yo?
Or with the little
That was on
bunnies?
Disney.
No, or was
Not
that
Jetix.
Oh, Jetix,
where there was like
right.
a girl always chasing this like dude?
Oh, Puma. Or I know what you're talking about.
The guy had like a black
Puma.
outfit, right?
Yeah,
And then there was like a girl always chasing him because she like really liked him.
I know exactly.
He was always trying to just like ditch her. I don't remember what it's called.
I
but
know which
I
one.
watched it. It was really
Shit.
cool. I
Like,
liked
what
it.
was the villains in this show?
I don't think there really was much of a villain. If I don't think, I don't remember. I just know it was a good show, right? For all the two viewers we got.
Puka.
Was it Puka? Let me look.
Puka.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was awesome.
That was pretty
That
good.
was
Yeah, I
awesome.
love that show.
It was a
I
great show.
played like the games online.
Yeah,
They
I
had
remember the
games?
song.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched that
because
a lot.
he was a bad A and like defeating all these people, and she just like comes in.
I literally loved how in one episode they were like, "Happy birthday!" I think his name was Garu, and everyone got him a sword, like everyone. And
Why not?
I was like, that is dedication out there.
I also watched Digimon, so I was like,
Of course
Yeah.
you did.
and then I remember watching
No,
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
And then you realized Digimon's doo-doo and
Nah,
like
dude.
Pokemon.
I like
I rewatch it, and I'm like, this is still pretty good.
I like
Pokemon, yeah.
I love
Huh?
Digimon because it's basically your persona, but strapped a fucking gun to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright, that's alright. My voice
Can't wait till
cracked.
Pokemon gets there.
Yeah,
Start popping boys in the hood.
when it gets a Pokemon. gun.
Pokemon gun.
Speaking of Pokemon,
Here we go.
so you guys ready for Pokemon Sword and
I'm gonna
Shield?
punch you.
I
It's
was, but now I just kind of like, eh.
Hey, it's
I'm only ready for when it pops up on this channel. Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. Oh yeah, speaking of Pokemon, we're probably gonna stop the Batsu game until we get more viewers because we don't want to kill ourselves and
for a total of 8. Do it for my entertainment, peasants.
Okay, I didn't know I became Eric.
You right.
You're not. Right?
Shoot, I had something else on mind. Anyone else? Did you watch Del Toro?
Dorcless, I've heard of it. And like the letters stand for different like gems, like D's for diamonds.
Bro, that show.
I never watched it.
Bumpin'.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, we talking about Gems, aka Steven Universe.
Oh, let's not talk about that
Space
dumpster
lesbian-
fire.
No, dude.
I love Steven Universe.
Space lesbians.
Space lesbians.
Hell yeah.
With the power of friendship, anything's
It's
possible.
Naruto times
Like
1,000.
literally. Like literally.
Uh,
He talked no jutsu. That's his main ability.
I literally like we already discussed this, like how what was it the white
gem.
diamond?
Yeah, white diamond.
How
She just made it one.
she
180.
literally submitted just from the fact that like Steven was talking to her.
Yeah.
It's like I already told you it'd be the equivalent if some American soldier walked up to Hitler and told him stop it. And he's
No, it
like,
was
"Okay."
if a Nazi soldier went up to him, was like, "Hey, Hitler, stop it! You're a
Yeah.
meanie." And it's like,
Stop
okay.
it. It's just like what?
Yeah.
She's literally Space Hitler.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's not how that works.
It's because they had to rush it and they didn't have time, so
Yeah.
they had to make
They
it happen.
threw everything.
Which is sad because she had this whole like other arc, including White Diamond, planned, but they just had to smush it on.
Well, they're making more seasons.
Yeah, they're making an epilogue season, and this is gonna be it though, from what we know. Which is fine.
You got Spinel.
Spinel.
Yeah.
You mean?
Like, dang, they went hard on her character
I know.
with the fact that, well, first off, her art style was based off of old school cartoons, which honestly they would have been better off if they just made a show like old school with the whole spindly shit.
I almost
It would've been way
fusion
better.
with her. That'd be great.
Spinel fusion.
Oh, another thing, the thing that Goat Munchie showed us with her killing the gems. Well, not killing me per se, with the scythe.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Why is she
What?
so strong?
Yeah, literally, they didn't even attempt to
was-
dodge.
She
They
wasn't
just-
even made for fighting.
Yeah, and she just rolls up, basically as the Grim Reaper took these niggas' souls. Like, yup, they
I've
mine.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, of course. I watched it on its premiere.
I don't.
I literally
I don't
had
get it.
cable just for that moment. Basically, as far as I know, I think because they underestimated her. I don't know what Garnet did. Kind of a plot hole there, but
She has Sapphire. She can see into the future.
I know she should have saw that ass whooping coming. But and also I guess because her scythe was like a destabilizer, also a resetter.
I mean, it wasn't her main weapon.
No, it wasn't. She just stored it in her gem.
That's she's and then you got my favorite fusion, Steg.
Mm-hmm. Dude, freaking dad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
For all those gay boys out there,
Like
dang,
honestly, when I
Steg.
saw it, my jaw dropped. I was like, oh my god, why is he so sexy?
Just got Steg.
Like for real, he's got thickness, them thighs. He got that chest. He got that hair.
He got
you do got that.
Got
hair.
that freaking chin.
He got multiple arms.
He got multiple arms. He got like a nice voice, bruh.
The first ever male.
Second. Rainbow Quartz was first.
Oh yeah, well, it's confirmed that it's gender fluid, not a male.
Well, he goes by he, him, and they, them. So
You gotta be progressive in this day and age.
It's gender fluid. But
Gotta have homos everywhere.
he is also voiced by a male.
Everywhere.
Huh?
He's also voiced by a male.
Yeah, you can tell it's a British boy.
Yeah, I can't wait to
it's
see
hard.
him more.
The
Well, it's
accent's
because
hard.
Pearl's a hardcore lesbian.
True.
Filthy lesbians. Filthy.
Who's laughing like a Frenchman?
Don't worry about it.
Like I just hear like someone dropped their croissant.
We're part of the League of Doom.
The lead of doom.
So, anyways, back to space lesbians.
Space lesbians.
Oh, I love it.
I don't understand,
Like,
man.
yeah, it has the show itself has a lot of flaws, but I still love it.
I'm just not into that show.
And you got Mr. Pritchett over here counseling his Dirk TV because of Loud House having gay parents.
Probably shouldn't have dropped his name like that.
What happened?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I don't care.
Okay, so
Inform me.
You know the Loud House?
Yeah.
Well, the black kid, his best which is the main kid's best friend, forgot his name.
Logan.
Huh? Logan?
It's Logan.
Well, Logan's best
he's
friend.
saying it with confidence, so I agree with him.
Logan's best friend is this black kid whose
Mhm.
parents are gay.
Mhm.
And so Pritchett over here is like, I can't have these progressive ideals in my household, so he canceled DirecTV because of it.
He's gonna hate Steven Universe.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, has he seen Steven Universe?
Bro, literally two lesbians are
Get
fused
married.
together.
And they get married.
Yeah, and they kiss, then fuse as one person.
Yeah.
So they're lesbian forever. They're like permanently scissoring.
Hey, man. That's the life.
Yeah.
That's the life right there.
That is the life right there.
I thought it was more like the Casa Grandes, which is the first actual like
This is a bunch of-
Hispanic show.
No, what do you mean? We've had other Hispanic shows.
I mean, I'm talking about like for an actual Hispanic family, not Lucha Libre.
Oh, you're saying that's not for Hispanic? You
I don't know, man. It's very that
Have you ever watched El Tigre?
ever watched Dora?
El Tigre. Oh, you got
Watch
Dora.
Diego?
I'm talking about like
What?
I don't know.
Dude,
There's been plenty of other
Yeah.
like Mexican
Dude,
cartoon
El
shows.
Tigre was like my
El
thing.
Tigre.
Rawr.
I remember I played a game about it in Nickelodeon Online.
Nice.
But yeah, you got that Casa Grande.
I just
which
wanted-
literally means big house.
Yeah.
I just freaking want his belt buckle.
Belt buckle?
Yeah, it's how you guys power spin it and would become El Tigre.
Oh yeah.
And anyone who wore it and spun it will become the new one.
Hey,
He's
what?
like, no, my belt buckle.
Yeah, I'd be sad too.
I'm like, it's a belt buckle. How do you lose it? It's attached
You gotta
to your
turn it
belt.
over to one.
I'm pretty sure the main guy from not the main guy, but the guy who was red and blue. I'm pretty sure he was Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican.
I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I'm pretty
I mean, I couldn't tell you, buddy. I
You
would
got
not.
the flea. The flea.
Dude, I fucking love him. If you don't like the flea, you have a problem.
Oh no, not the flea. Oh.
And you got the other one was a girl, right? The
Yeah,
one
she
Yeah.
turned into a bulldozer, I think.
Yeah.
That was so
Bumper.
weird. Why do they turn into things? It was so weird.
Have you
It was
not-
so cool.
dude, I
Do
guess
you
you
not
got-
know real luchadors?
Yeah.
They
Oh.
transform all the time.
That's
Bro, I need to
that's
get-
Mexican power, dude.
I
We're
need to
talking
get
about-
into that. That looks cool.
We,
Is that what
we
happens?
can do it. We can do it, dude.
Yeah, we can do it.
Bruh, is that like the whole Sour Patch Kid commercial?
Yeah, dude.
Is that he's turning into the Sour Patch Kids? Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, luchadors, man.
Oh man, they're scary now. I'm terrified. A freaking luchador bulldozer comes through my house.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking,
I'd be
aggressi-
scared. It'd be-
speaking aggressive Spanish, add shit bricks.
Yeah.
Speaking of aggressive Spanish, Colby,
Hmm.
you were in band, weren't you?
Yes.
Along with this nerd.
Along with me. But how was band for you?
Pretty dope. Made some friends, and
Made some
Yeah,
enemies.
because I was in band.
Yeah.
I made like a single
Totally.
enemy.
Alex,
No.
name dropping her.
We're frenemies.
Him.
She just annoys me.
Thing. It. Creature.
Yeah, it's.
Person.
Who was your enemy then?
My enemy was Tori.
Tori
Oh.
Phillips. Yeah, Tori Phillips. Name dropping her too, dude.
Damn. Can't wait to get
Oh my
sued.
god. I hated her. And I think she hated me, but I didn't care at that point. I was like, I'm gonna hit my mallets.
I'm cold with a lot of people. It's because she had a very angry face all the time.
Well, she had a very angry personality too to go
Yes.
with it.
Sounds like a lot of people that I know.
Like she needs to chill.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
But I'm chill with everybody from band, even the people I don't like.
Yeah,
I
same.
find that very hard to believe.
No, really, like this one girl, Fart, I called her. She sucked at playing her instrument, and she sounded like a fart.
I
And
think you're the only person you're not cool with is Michael.
Mike, oh yeah, I didn't. He stole my magic cards, dude. My freaking sliver deck that I liked a lot. That people didn't like. 'Cause it
Yeah,
was a
no one
sliver deck.
likes slivers and magic. You're a freaking criminal.
And there was $10 in that, so he took $62 worth of stuff.
Well, you kind of deserve to get yourself stolen because you literally just left it out.
And we left it under my seat.
Okay.
I trust.
I didn't know a seat had a
You
force
should
field.
never trust anyone.
I don't.
I don't even trust my own family. I know they'd take stuff from me easy if they had the chance.
Yeah, that's the only guy I didn't really like. Also, he's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say I would never be like mean to him in front of the face, in front of his face. But
Oh, dude, I could.
Mis-
I could turn a switch and make look.
Didn't you have like a horrible trip once because of the people you were with, because of Noah?
Yes. Oh, we went to Savannah.
Hmm.
Oh my god, we got paired up with Noah, and I wanted to legit strangle him.
Well, explain why. Explain your story.
Because, you know, if you've ever been to Savannah, Georgia,
Mhm.
like, I think Charleston was the town?
Yeah, there's a lot of walking.
Yeah, there's a lot, and there's also trolleys that go through there at scheduled times. So we're all walking around in a group of 4, and Noah's just small but chubby.
Okay, you seem like a beach ball. Just add legs and arms and a head, and you got Noah.
I had a fat head to that.
And then spray a little bit of skunk spray on that too, because he never took a shower.
He
so.
never did. Like, honestly, I can...
You could smell him coming down the hallway.
Yeah, dead ass. He smelled like Doritos and
Hmm.
stunk.
I put
Like-
my dick in a bag of Doritos.
For real. I'm sure he did.
Probably did, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he never. I'm pretty sure he never showered.
Well,
Oh no, I'm bleeding. Anyway, so
man,
basically,
we're just shitting on so many people.
this isn't an exposed
Hey, dude,
podcast.
band.
Komrade
You got
exposed.
that. You got that band drama. You got 2 band kids now that are in the same band.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them suffered through
That
freaking
band
Charleston.
drama.
Yeah.
My God, like we had every single time we'd stop because we were late. We were on the other side of the town, and we had to be at the other side to go meet up with everyone. And we were going to be late if we didn't like book it. So he was like, "We should just sit on the trolley." We're like, "No, it'd take too much time. We had to stop," you know. And we decided to book it and walk, but we couldn't book it because he was being stubborn and walked like a turtle. And
Bro, you should have just left them.
we couldn't, or we'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care. I'll be like, F off. He's slow and
Yeah.
he's being a bum.
Literally, and we had to stop at each and every single bench for like 5 minutes.
Wait, guys.
I would straight complain to my teacher. I'd be like, I don't care what you say, bro. He is being a piece of dingus.
Oh, we did. We complained. We're like, never pair me up with him
Ever.
again. And I never did. And I think he just quit band after that.
Yeah.
Because ironically, he wanted to go on a Disney cruise, and the year after he quit, we did.
No, we didn't. Disney trip.
Disney trip. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I forgot. I mixed
Same
up the
difference.
cruise.
Same difference.
Did you go to that?
No,
I went to
because
that.
I was freshman year. I wasn't a power band at that time.
No, the cruise was freshman year,
Yeah, I wasn't a power band.
and then sophomore year was I think Charleston.
Charleston, yeah.
My junior year was the Disney, which I went to.
I went to.
And the last one got canceled because nobody wanted to go because everybody was poor.
Yeah.
Literally, all the seniors didn't go, which was like half the band. And they're like,
I mean,
we don't want to go. We're poor.
I don't. What do you expect?
It was
Like,
Virginia. It was a Virginia trip. I'm like, it's not that fun.
And secondly, like, do you just expect everyone that goes there to your school to have like millions of dollars in their back pocket?
Like, because
it doesn't help that when you're going into band, you already have to pay for the instruments, right?
Yeah.
You have to,
well,
Or you have to pay for a bunch of random crap.
you have to
you know?
pay the marching band fees,
Which is how much?
$200.
Yeah. What? What?
Football-
200.
Football. You should see other sports.
At least they get funded. I'm like, man, you guys didn't get
Yeah,
funded.
we get cucked a lot. But
Yeah.
at later years, actually, the superintendent likes band, so they started funding us more.
Yay.
But the problem with our band was we were shrinking every year because they took away 6th grade band. So by the time they reached middle school, every other kid was like, you know what? They already had like a sport they wanted to do. They were already in.
Yeah.
So they brought back 6th grade band. But the thing is, problem with our year, when we graduated, we were 26 people and the band was like 50. So we're basically like almost half the band that left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'd leave
literally
too.
over half, I swear. Because it was sad.
I'm not including the color guard. I'm talking about wood instruments because color guard makes it like 70 something.
Yeah. Color guard's an odd place to be.
Yeah. Color guard was an interesting people.
I
Some
swear.
of them are good. Some of them.
Okay, it's anyone in the future who like goes back and views this. If I somehow get popular or some shit,
Yeah.
but they're gonna be like, the color guard has more drama than cheerleaders, and they're like half as popular, which I found hilarious.
And you got. Okay, I want to tell the story, even though our boy. I'm not gonna say either of their names. There was this color guard girl who was a little overweight who dated our boy, Nicholas.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
I know who you talking
I know
about.
about both. Yeah.
Boy told me.
And the things she wanted to do with him.
Oh, and she hit me up too.
Hit you up?
Yeah, while she
Girl, you should be like, girl, you're hitting up the wrong swing, dude.
Yeah, basically she hit me up while going on with Evan, and I was like, please go away.
Please go.
Like dead ass. I literally just texted her, please go away, and she did.
She was an interesting character, and then all of our friends' relationships were like his first one, the girl he was trying to date, her dad wanted to shoot him in the woods.
Oh.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Nicholas. Let's call him Nicholas.
Okay.
So call him,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like the first girl he dated, it was I'm gonna name drop her. I don't care. It was
Ew.
I don't even know who this is.
she was,
Oh, ew.
I probably don't want to know.
she's an alright person, but
Not for me.
but she was dating him, and I think he went over to her house for something, and her dad's like, "Yeah, I'm taking you in the woods, and you might get shot." And he's like, "Oh no, a name."
Well, he just name dropped him.
I
Good
guess
job.
I gotta bleep out his name.
No, I can't have.
He has no consent to this.
Yeah, neither did all the other names you dropped.
Hey, look,
You got a lot of names you gotta bleep out.
he would actually come across this. I don't think they will ever come across this.
I don't think they'll care enough, especially if we don't like advertise our podcast on social media.
Which we will, because otherwise no one's gonna watch us.
Hey, we can grow. Just hop on the algorithm.
No, I was saying, Jesus, that we should go like around cities and then post up, like, share.
Okay.
I told them, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. To
No.
go around just putting stuff up on random places.
Well, it just makes sure they're on like public billboards and stuff.
Well,
Should be
Well,
fine.
maybe if it's like an actual board where you're allowed to put it. But that's the thing. Where do you find something like that?
Beside restaurants near the town centers and stuff.
And they'll just let us?
Yeah, if you just go put a flyer there.
We'll do an
Okay, so-
Andrew Yang mark, but except for the comrades. We'll hold up. Subscribe to the comrades. Subscribe to the comrades.
That would be pretty funny, honestly.
That would be kind of dumb.
Be sad, but be funny.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, we did it for Andrew Yang.
Well, the thing is, Yang's a politician.
Yeah.
and we're just a rundown.
See, I'm only
garbage
mentioning his name that way I can put in the text hashtag Andrew Yang.
Yeah.
Man, you big brain.
Hey, dude.
Do you want to name drop more politicians to just like?
No, it's the one I actually like. So, I think Tulsi Gabbard. She's pretty good too.
All right, you said her name. Say it again.
Tulsi Gabbard.
There,
But
you can drop her in hashtag now.
But speaking of Tulsi Gabbard, what was your favorite thing about band?
Oh wow, okay. Back to band. My favorite thing about band was just getting good at the instrument and knowing you were getting better.
Yeah, that was.
Because
alright.
my first year, I was horrible at it, but then I had Chanda and Christian be my mentors, and by junior year I was pretty good. The senior year I like destroyed it.
You're like,
because I had Courtney there to
my
like.
time has come.
Yeah, you know, remember Jackson Welch?
No,
Yeah.
never.
Yeah, I grew up with the kid, and like I dead ass grew up with him. I went to his house when I was little.
Dang.
Before, you know, the whole tragedy of everything. So I've watched him grow into like this responsible adult, and like basically I think it was Keith one day like last semester. Keith was talking to me, and because you know how Alex is.
Mm-hmm.
Alex was like, I'm going to try out for college marching band, and FYI, Alex is not good. Like, she literally forgets the keys, unlike the marimba, and she's like, I'm going to play this awesome scale that's like college level, but can you show me what the B flat scale is? I'm like, oh my god, you mean the simplest
She
scale?
wanted to play like different instruments and
Like, I don't know what scale. Imagine the easiest scale for you to play, and that was our B flat scale. That was our scale.
So
Suck my nut.
Colby.
Anyway, do you want me to continue?
Yeah, continue with your band.
Well, with the Jackson story, basically, and she told this to Jackson mistakenly, because you know how Jackson was our band god essentially.
He was our band major, which in band terms was our top. Even it was a what happened was the reason why he got elected to it is because
Some tea. Ooh.
it's something some tea. I got some tea band
Spill it.
tea to spill. So there's these two people
Mm-hmm.
that were both really liked.
Mm-hmm.
And so that split the band vote in half, and that's where Jackson shined, and that's why he got elected to band major.
That's not really tea.
Well, because
You literally just said that it's because he's cooler.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's because there's two people that really like, but then the votes were split, so Jackson got more votes because the votes were split. So
How does that work? The votes were split, but he got more.
Nunny.
so for example, it's gonna be not a really great example because I don't know the exact numbers, but for example, you got say there's 10 people in total that are voting, right? And there's 3 runners.
Yeah.
So say
He's already goofed. He doesn't know what he's talking
one
about.
Got 4.
yeah, say 2 got 3 and then 1 got 4.
So that
Yeah.
4 was
But
Jackson.
if that one of the persons that were running that got 3 didn't run, that person would have got 6.
Okay. That just literally sounds
And
like
won.
an even match. He
Okay.
won because he's just more popular.
Okay, that's not
No, Jackson was hated by a lot of people in the band.
But he's awesome.
Well, it's because he took it so seriously, and people were just like,
No,
Well, there's nothing wrong with being serious.
No, but the thing is, he was Jackson.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
He was Jackson, but I grew up with him, so I didn't see a problem with it, to be honest. Because I just knew him as Jackson being crazy. But anyway, can I continue on my story?
Yes.
So basically, she made the mistake of telling that to Jackson, and Jackson knows like how good everyone is in the band, and he straight up laughed in her face, and said, "You cannot get in the band, at all. You're lucky to be here because you just suck at playing. Colby, he can get in the band. Like he practices every day, and I've seen him progress." I'm like, "Thank you, Jackson."
He was nice to the people that were nice to him, basically.
Of course. Isn't that how you're supposed to be?
Yeah. Don't you treat people the way you want to be treated?
I'm not explaining it well, but
Isn't that kind of how?
I'm a horrible thing for explaining.
We know you suck at explaining stuff.
Yeah.
For all the times, all the days, all the years I've spent with you, buddy, I know you suck at explaining stuff.
But bands is super hard work, but there's times where you should have more levity, and at the end he started being less of a band major, and Josh kind of took over.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
And once that happened, we actually got better.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Because
Did
in the first half we got a 2, and in our second one we got a 1.
Well, that's
But
usually
did
how
you?
it goes, to be honest.
No, usually and sometimes that happens, but if you get a 2 from the first one, usually the second. What happens if you get a 1 in the first one, you're definitely gonna get 1 in the second one.
Well,
But if you get a 2 in the first one,
Oh,
you
no.
gotta have to work hard to bring it up
Von
to
Lightning
1.
over here seems to think otherwise.
Huh?
He seems to think
that's
otherwise.
kind of how progression
Oh.
works. You get B in one grade, and the next one you get an A because you gotta work harder.
Yeah.
So that's
Kind
usually
of how
it
that works.
That's how it worked with percussion, at least, because we got 2-1, and it was just like a 0.5 off, and we were like, work harder, and we got like a 1, like blazing 1.
Kind of how that works. Kind of how it works. I'm just saying.
Because they're
Kinda how
all
that works.
Mr. Amos was always like, we gotta bring it up and we I don't know if we barely got a 1, but we got a 1, and everybody thought we got a 2, and so when that happened, everybody just literally nut.
Yeah.
I literally out of joy hugged somebody. It was a pretty great time.
I know exactly what performance you're talking about.
No, it was our last game.
Yeah.
Our last competition.
Oh yeah. That one was
I was out there, and then oh my god, because okay, what we do, because while we're waiting, because they take forever to announce, we switch around our places. Like let's say Jackson's in the front and I'm in the back, and we look at each other like go, and then we switch. So I was trying, because I was like, years before you can see people switching with other people's bands and being in other people's bands, so like I want to see how far I can get.
Yeah.
And so I saw this Murray kid, which was on the other side of the field, and we looked at each other, and that person moved a little bit, and I was running, so I was trying to get there, and then he went back. I'm like, oh my god, so you see me half middle of the field, like, oh my god, so I moved back.
I laughed my butt off, like, I tried to hold it together.
You flaked out.
And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh man, that's why you gotta like contact them the day before and be like, hey, you're gonna be in the lineup.
But the people next to us, they were so mean. I was like, hey, look at me, let's switch. And some of them would look and do so, but
well, maybe it's because our school's special.
hey, dude, we did good compared to other people's schools. In our section, we got in at 1. So.
Oh yeah, you guys never got to see like the performances before.
What do you mean?
Like when you guys marched in, the band that's marching out.
Yeah, we don't.
Because Pitt sees it.
Pitt sees it?
Yeah. Because we roll up and we're just sitting there watching.
Oh my god.
And then we roll up when you guys come down. Like, oh, hey guys.
Yeah.
Because Pitt squad for life. It's the easiest part of the band, which is why we didn't take it for granted.
I was going to say it, but...
You were going to say
I wasn't going to say it.
Oh yeah, it's the easiest part. We don't march, hardly ever. We sit there.
But they get more complex music.
Oh yeah, we get hard music.
Because they're just...
Ding, ding, ding.
We have to like quadruple mallet.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh god, my fingers, I have calluses. So like, honestly,
we marched that.
You marched it?
He didn't march that, but we marched it at the Disney thing.
Yeah, I heard. And
I remember when I watched you boys march. Killed my feet.
Yeah, you walked it with him.
Yeah, I was walking with you guys. It hurt a lot.
Yeah. Imagine walking in a specific style that's always heel first.
Yeah, imagine having to start and stop constantly in the heat with black clothing on.
Yeah.
And having to hold something up.
You guys look pretty moist. Pretty moist.
We were sweating. We were moist.
Y'all boys were steaming.
My first ever parade, my shoes were loose.
Mm-hmm.
And so they would slide.
Mm-hmm.
And so right after that first one, I was like, I'm like, why are my feet burning so much? I take my foot off, like my shoes off, and both my feet have like calluses that are big, like not calluses, what's it called whenever the skin's out?
Blisters.
There's blisters out this big.
Oh, I felt that. I have blisters between my fingers.
And so I was like, because I wanted to keep doing stuff, so I just popped it, cut off the skin, and put
Ew.
a patch on it.
That's what I did.
Put a patch on it.
Put a patch on it. Slap some duct tape on it.
It's oil. It's called a owl skin or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so you put it there and it feels it.
Welcome to band life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as hard as other things, but
Oh yeah, it's not like.
It's more mental. It's more
so
mental though
lazy.
because you have to actually remember your music.
Yeah, but the pit was so lazy.
Oh no.
Like we were the last section in percussion to pass off our music. Every single time.
My senior year, since I was a section leader, I was trying to be a leader, and I actually passed off the first thing. Like whenever we came back, Jackson was like, "Wow, you actually know all your music." I was like, "Yeah, because I actually practiced over the summer."
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I was trying to actually, but then I could never teach my stupid new recruit bass clarinet. He quit after. I think he quit this year. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd quit too if I had to deal with you.
I hated him. A lot of people did not like him because he did not want to learn. He couldn't even play the freaking warm-ups.
Dude, easy. I could do that. No problem.
I could probably do that.
I was like, oh my god. Need Blake because I treat Blake as like because the 4 people in my section were me and Tony and Blake, and they don't really see me as a leader since we're both same like senior level. So I was like, I know they got their music. Maybe Tony, I'd be a little bit more worried, but
Yeah, a little bit of starshine over here.
And then Brian, and he did a lot of things that rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh yeah, I saw. I can see it in your eyes. I was like, oh god, he's gonna blow up.
Someone's a little baby boy. Can't handle it.
No, just some personal things that he did too.
Mm-hmm.
Little baby boy can't handle it.
So you want to spill the tea or no?
I'll spill some tea. So you know the girl I liked.
There's a lot.
The one that he went after.
The
probably got
4
rejected.
years.
Yeah, because you don't have a pair of nuts.
So
In fact, I'm pretty sure you have a vagina down there.
So she learned that I liked her, not from me first.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna defend whoever you're shitting on because you don't have nuts. You were going after the same girl for
I wasn't
4
going
years.
after. I was
For 4 years.
I liked her for. I was trying to go
for
out.
4 years. Boy, just 'cause you can like someone, but when the moment you like someone, you know, you low key are going after them, like you want them. You had no nuts, bro. I've seen my brother have a bigger pair of balls than you. Like, I'm not even joking. My brother can literally get more pussy than you, cause he actually puts more effort in. You put no effort. You were such a little baby, freaking.
I appreciated our friendship more than the prospects of a relationship.
You wanted a friendship?
Yeah.
What the
Because I didn't want to ruin our friendship because she'd make me happy whenever time I would see her.
Then why
Buddy.
would you try to go after her?
Because I had low self-esteem to the point where like I'm not good enough.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Bro, look.
Then why
When
were
it
you
comes
mad?
when it comes to
No, but it's because it's still a personal thing. Because he learned that the new recruit. Let me finish the story. So, what happened is there's things called spring rehearsals when the new recruits come over. So he learned because I was talking about it with Blake and Tony, and he overheard. He's like, hey, why don't you? I'll tell her for you. I'm like, okay, kid, I don't know. And then he told her, and then that same day, I had to take her home. So she had to sit in the same car with me, being awkward that she knows
Well,
that I like
assuming
her.
you explained it the right way, you did literally tell him to do it then, because you said okay then.
I didn't say okay. I'm like, don't. I was literally saying, don't do it. If somebody has to tell I like her, it has to come from me, not from somebody else.
Well, it certainly wasn't gonna come from you, because 4 years and she still didn't know.
You know,
4 years. 4 years.
I finally told her though. Man. Hey,
Yeah. After
that-
4 years.
After someone literally said, "Hey, he likes you," you're like, "Oh, fine."
I
Hey,
didn't know.
like
I
you."
didn't know that. We went on a date later, and she told me like, hey,
Holy bro.
you weren't the first person that told me. I was like, who told you? And it was that kid. That kid. Another thing about that kid though, he was very nosy in other people's situations as well. He would go around because he was so lonely that he would go and talk to other people.
That sounds like a good thing, but then he'd get really deep in their business.
He was very nosy.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember that nose from Curry Cali Dog, he was basically that.
Oh, he was that.
We can talk about depressing relationships whenever we get Komrade Andy on the podcast.
Andy.
Because he has some pretty sad.
Andrew.
He has pretty sad relationships. Do you have any pretty sad relationships, Coley?
Nope.
I know you haven't had any. Okay, no, there's one.
What? Sad relationships?
Well, I wouldn't say sad, but you know the fact that you got dumped for being a loser.
Oh, okay. That one I don't care at all.
It wasn't so much as sad, but
Okay.
it's funny to me.
And it's stupid because then she comes up to me later because the girl I like, we're friends with my older girlfriend, and she was like, the girl I like was like, yeah, she told me that she was kind of sad that she broke up with me because she actually really liked me
Yeah, well,
as a person.
she's a goon.
She is a goon, and I didn't like her personally because what happened is I got pressured into it.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Because I was in middle school band, like, oh my god, and then they're like, oh, you should go out with her. You should take her to the stands. I'm like, oh, okay. And then, you know, me being a little, like, nerdy middle schooler was like, oh, somebody likes me? Oh, my God. And then I dated her, even though we did not talk at all, because I did not know how to talk to her. Because I did not know how to talk to females.
Yeah, you're such a incel.
In middle school, it got way better in high school to the point where I just didn't fucking care, and I would talk to anybody
That's
else.
how you talk to women. You just don't care. You just be normal.
Yeah, that's what I've
Be
learned.
normal.
That's what I've learned. I just talk normally to everybody who comes up to me. But
Try to make conversation. It's not hard.
Say,
It's because
like,
in
"What's
my
up, ho?"
Okay, I don't know about that part.
Exactly.
so
Or you could be like my good old cousin, gonna go on Snapchat and send the girl, boo, nigga.
Oh my.
I don't know why.
but yeah,
Oh, that's
it was so awkward.
Boo,
It
nigga.
works. That's
I
the
didn't
sad
like
part.
her at all either. And when she broke up with me, I'm like, okay. I didn't care because I had no emotional attachment.
I had a girlfriend for like 2 weeks, and back in elementary school, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
We're still friends.
Really?
Yeah. By friends, I mean when I see her, I'm like, "What's up?" And she's like, "Hey."
I acknowledge your existence.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're a little baby boy.
I am a little bit. It's because I get into my own head because I hate myself so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
you need to,
that's when you
stop doing that.
That's when you hate yourself for hating yourself, and that's how it cancels out.
That just for me, it just causes more hate.
Yeah. You just need to not do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's my anxiety. I don't know what it is.
Social
Bro,
anxiety.
If you feel
your
anxious about
incel
something,
behavior.
Yeah, my incel behavior.
Yeah.
Like, I hate myself.
You literally sit in your room
I'm not
watching
good.
Dragon Ball, eating pizza, drinking beer.
that sounds like an everyday night for
That
me.
sounds like everyday night for him.
And it's like, I hate myself. I'm not good enough. Because I put her up such a high pedestal.
You need to bring her down.
That I was like,
You just need to have a absolutely outstanding
And I was also really.
charisma.
I was also fatter at the time too.
Oh yeah, you were fatter back then.
And so I was like, and now that's the reason I actually told her is because I told myself if I can actually lose weight and actually look in the mirror like, hey, I don't look that bad, I will go up to her and tell her, and I did.
Yeah.
And that's what
4
she.
years.
Mm-hmm.
It took me 4 years to lose weight. In the
Boy,
first
you're
place.
funny. This poor little boy. No nuts.
And then
No cojones.
and that's when I became more abrasive. After that situation.
You live and you learn.
And that's when I became more of a. I shouldn't be this way. I should be
Yeah,
more
well,
upfront.
You're still kind of a beta male though.
I'm still a beta male,
Yeah.
but
At least you accept it.
Well, I mean, it's okay to accept the fact that you know you're a beta male, but you need to stop being a beta male. You need to man up. It's okay to cry, especially when you see Ash get screwed over and Pikachu crying on him.
Yeah.
Or his Pokemon. That's when real men cried.
yeah,
I know I did.
But when it comes to everything else, you need to be a man.
yeah.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to getting whamming. Little baby boy. Little baby boy gotta get them whamming.
For everyone that isn't like a complete bitch.
4 years.
4 years.
4.
My advice, just
years.
even if you want to, even if the prospect of friendship is what you want, just tell her. And if she agrees, like, hey. And if she doesn't, then you ghost her and then you date someone a month later.
It's
Ain't that right, guys?
Yeah. I honestly do believe
Okay.
that
If
if you like someone, it's really just best to tell them. Like
yeah.
don't
It's
Don't
gonna
try-
eat,
don't
he's
make
gonna
it-
eat you up the
No,
whole time
yeah.
you're friends
Don't-
with her.
don't try to be awkward about it. Like just like if you're just hanging out with that person one day, like just tell them up front. Like
How
don't
you
try to
feel.
make it like all lovey-dovey. Just literally tell them up front that you like them,
Mhm.
right? Because you want them to acknowledge your feelings, and if they tell you off, then you know where you have to be. But if they don't, then that low key tells you that you have a chance if you play your cards right.
Yeah.
But of course, unless you're Comrade Dan, you know, taking
Well,
4
okay,
years.
if we're actually gonna get into this is what happened, right? So I told her I got a couple dates,
after 4 years.
and then I started like I was like, does she? I was wondering to myself, does she actually? Because I was really depressed at that moment because I was like, does she actually like me?
When are you not depressed?
So then I asked him like, what should I do? And he's like, ghost her, and if she doesn't say anything, then you know that's not gonna lead anywhere. So that's what I did. And I kind of regret it, but at the same time, I get the logic that she didn't say anything to me when in that time.
If
So
if she doesn't make any form of contact, even as just a friend,
they'll be like, "Hey, what's wrong?" Yeah.
Either they really don't care about you, or I don't know.
They're as much as a weenie as you.
Yeah, that or they're just as much of a weenie.
Because I was really depressed. I can notice that she was kind of depressed as well at the same time. So I was like, and then the thing is, this is how it went. If you look at it and don't look at the details, like, I date someone, ghost them, date someone else a month later.
It's a bad
This is why
tactic.
people need wingmen.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I probably should have been more involved. I should have just rolled up and like started asking.
Because
questions.
you had a link with her.
I had a lot of like connections with people. Even like I didn't have a connection with her, but I had connections with
She
people
wanted to go.
knew.
She wanted to go on a double date with me, you, and her friend,
Yeah, I did.
her
I would've-
gay friend.
Yeah, I would have done it. Just for the fact of going.
Just for me.
Yeah, for my homie. Hook him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything for a broski.
And high school memories.
High school memories.
High school.
Gotta love high school.
memories.
I mean, I
It
hated
almost
it.
seems like it was just like a year or two ago. It was bad, man.
It was a year too.
I know.
Oh, I hated high school so much.
Yeah,
I loved high school. What are you talking about? I hate
hated all
now.
of it.
I hate right now.
Yeah. Well,
I missed like all the actual fun stuff we would do.
No, we can still do more fun stuff. It's just we have to establish ourselves, and then once we get there and we become full-grown adults, then that's when the fun happens.
When we have money.
When we have money and time.
So, when did you realize that, hey, girls are pretty nice?
Me?
Yeah.
At a really early age.
When was your first nut?
My first what?
Nut.
My first nut? You talking about when I first whined?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Was it one of those where like nothing came out, but you still like?
I know I came. I think
because I fapped so early where nothing would come out.
I think I first spit shine the old water pump. Maybe when I was around like 8 or 9.
So, you still had stuff coming out?
What do you mean?
You actually came where stuff came out?
Yeah.
That only happens when you hit puberty.
Well, I'm surprised because it was a fat.
You must have hit puberty really early.
Well, let me see. I don't remember much about when I was 8 or 9. I only things I remember are the times where I've gotten injured, because it's marked on my body. So I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when I crashed my motorcycle on a barbed wire.
My first nut was whenever I was watching Charlie's Angels, and I was like, hey, there's a scene where they're in the bath, like I think Carmen Diaz, she's like taking a bath, trying to woo people, and the other girl's like giving a lap dance. I'm like, this is pretty nice.
This is making my friend finder hard.
When's your first nut? Blonde Lightning?
I don't even remember.
I can't blame him.
Like I
You
said,
heard the boy.
I don't remember anything. Because I just blocked it out because I was like so bored.
So you and our friend, the friend that I had to bleep out or had to listen to his friend when I say his name, but your friend Nicholas hang out a lot. Or used to hang out a lot.
Yeah, he's in like Delonica right now.
Yeah, he's busy, trying to get a future.
In military. He has a lot of friends over there, like dang.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would hope he makes some.
It's because he talks about JoJo's.
And he has his own Dungeons and Dragons group over there. He plays like every other day.
Bunch of nerds. Who plays D&D?
I know,
right?
A bunch of nerds.
We watch football.
Yeah, we watch football. I play baseball on the daily, dude. I'm out there doing work.
We stopped watching NBA because of China, but
Yeah, China.
We used to watch NBA.
All the time.
We're really getting into that.
We did last time.
Well, I know. I'll listen to it on SoundCloud.
You cute comedian. Sorry. Dude, South Park.
Yeah, I love South Park.
I do too. Look at how a whole generation grew up with South Park, and yet now we're just a bunch of betas.
Yeah, that's right. Our generation. Whew, what happened?
PC.
Why did everyone become so fragile?
I guess because everyone couldn't handle being bullied, and they just died.
I guess.
And everyone was like, "Oh my god, stop bullying people."
Oh my god.
It's like natural selection.
But we know about bullying though.
What?
Looks like Butters.
Yeah.
In what world?
Butters.
Because I'm blonde.
Not. Just because he's blonde?
If Butters were to grow up,
That makes no sense.
It would be cool. Like if Butters grow up.
Nah. Besides, or Blonde Lightning, if you will, is nowhere near as dumb as fucking Butters.
Dad,
I don't know. I have my moments where I'm just absolutely retarded.
Yeah.
Like I forget how to open a door.
If anyone resembles Butters the most when it comes to brain.
You see me?
Yeah.
Like honestly, I have the blind.
You might have some book smarts, but buddy, oof.
But speaking of innocence, have you ever sold your semen as a sport drink?
No.
Oh my lord.
Really not.
It's like an old thing.
I love that episode because especially at the end when like Randy tastes like it's just semen.
Yeah.
This is cum.
This is cum.
How the heck do you know what it tastes like?
Nobody else knew except for him. You think the women too would like?
That tastes like semen. No.
Nope, Randy.
Yeah, the guy.
Now he owns a weed farm. That's the
Yeah.
latest season.
I'm proud of him.
Integrity Farms.
Speaking of weed farms, how do you guys feel about Georgia slowly progressing towards the legalization and growing of marijuana?
Me personally, I support.
You support it?
Mm-hmm.
How dare you? You libtard. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, obviously I support it too.
Why obviously?
Huh?
Why obviously?
Because CBD is very good for all types of medical reasons. Because, hey, if you're going to go out, might as well go out not feeling too much pain.
I think it's
Rest
cool.
They use it for a lot. They use it for dogs as well.
Yeah, they use it for everything.
Because maybe I can get my parents on it and they'd stop smoking.
It's a duct tape, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be the new vape, CBD oil.
Well, I hope that one day we see that all tobacco products are replaced with weed.
That would be so great.
Yes. Now, no
'Cause-
more cancer for a while.
I mean, cancer would probably like drop significantly.
It would drop.
I mean,
by
for
a
lung
whole
cancer,
lot.
because cancer
Yeah.
is in tons of different types.
Yeah, I
of
mean-
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Like cigarettes cause a certain kind of cancer
Oh,
most of
yeah.
the time.
Well, I mean, cigarettes can cause all types of cancer.
Yeah.
Mouth cancer, lung
Most
cancer,
of the time.
cancer.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hate
cancer
my-
to kill cancer.
I
kills
hate cancer.
Yeah, it's cancer.
And that's happened before.
Doctor-
So, somebody gets cancer, and then they get a second cancer that
It kills the cancer.
Yeah.
It's
Doctor, my
mind-blowing.
cancer killed my cancer.
It's like mind blowing, dude. I'm telling
That's like when two Sonic fans go at it.
you.
I like the originals. I like the newer games.
Uh
Nobody said.
I'm Shadow.
I'm
I'm so edgy. We shoot
Warudo.
oh man.
Zawardo? Is that a yo-yo
I was
reference?
referencing a video.
Zawardo?
You know. You said Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow.
They-
I know what
Okay,
video you're
okay.
referencing.
That's a great video.
Those are great videos. I hope someone gets it. One of the two viewers, I hope they understand that reference.
Don't worry, as one of your two viewers, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Here.
Zawardo!
I'll make it more obvious. You fools! I have 70 other accounts.
Oh my god.
Dude, Dr. Robotnik.
Mr. Eggman, I'm gonna piss on the moon.
Oh,
Classy.
I love that video. It's great. Speaking of videos,
¿Qué pasó?
have you heard about how Brie Larson said to some person, I don't know who the person
Who's
is,
Brie Larson?
the
Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel, yeah, you know, someone that I watched
Sorry,
referred to
I
as
only-
Plank.
I
It's just
only
no
follow
personality.
interesting actors.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
She's just bland and cookie cutter as they come.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I got word that the heroines of the Marvel Universe wanted to make an all-female movie.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
I don't care.
You don't care.
It's
Not
not,
at
like
all.
it's not gonna be like,
You don't-
you shouldn't do it.
You don't feel it's forced?
I mean, it might be forced, but like I said, they can do whatever.
I mean, yeah, they can do whatever they want, but
I'm not
just
gonna be.
saying.
I'm not gonna be like those incels out there. Like, go Rotten Tomatoes, immediately downvote it.
Oh no, you kind of are an incel. I mean, but not in the way of hating women, but rather you just can't get any. But yeah,
I'm not gonna be one of those like, oh, I hate it. Oh, it's so dumb. I'm just like, I don't care. They can do what the fuck they want.
how many female heroes are there in Marvel? At least in the cinematic
lot.
universe.
No,
good
I'm not
handful.
including Mantis. If we're gonna, if the Mantis is gonna be there, I don't know why.
I mean, Guardians were there.
But Mantis is not really. Oh, she's just like touchy. Make you feel a
I
certain
mean,
way.
hey, you can do a lot with that.
Yeah,
You know?
empathy powers. That's
Yeah.
what Raven has.
Can she make me come?
Yeah, she could.
Probably could.
Mind-blowing.
And she would nut too because she feels it too at the same
Yeah.
time.
Hey, Peter.
Beater.
My favorite scene from that movie, like this little memes when he made, whenever Captain Marvel goes up to Peter's like, "Hey, you got something I need," and she makes those eyes, and then and then it cuts to like the Pornhub community intro.
Yeah.
My favorite memes.
Oh man. Brie Larson, I don't like her as an actress. Like she just is so bland.
She's a very angry actress. 'Cause I've seen her in another movie, and she's very angry as an actress. She has a constant anger face.
Yeah, and that's not Captain Marvel. Well, it's current Captain Marvel, but not the one they're trying to portray.
My favorite Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel is the one that looks like Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, I think they were trying to portray Miss Marvel, but Brie is like, nah, the current Captain Marvel. Where no one likes her.
Let's get diversity.
Because right now in the comics, no one likes Captain Marvel.
I'm telling you right now.
Literally no one.
Brie Larson wants diversity, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, so why don't we get Mia Khalifa as the new Captain Marvel?
I'd be down.
I
Dude,
do that. I'm nut.
I would. Yeah, I'd nut too. Oh man, I would be so
She
happy.
does look like Miss Marvel. Though.
Look, a better actress.
Yeah.
A better actress.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she's got a lot of acting under her belt. Let me tell you.
Yay. Sound like
really under her belt. Ooh, kill him.
I just want like the Miss Marvel, current Miss Marvel, to be popped in there.
Yeah, well,
She's Kamala Khan. She's so cool.
you're probably not ever gonna get that.
So, I mean, they make stuff that Iron Man was a character at first that nobody liked until they made. No, in the comics, it was not really a really popular character until the movies came out.
Yeah.
Until Robert Downey Jr. is like
That's what
God.
made Marvel Marvel.
It's
Basically.
Iron Man was the first one.
Yeah, Iron Man was a pretty good movie. It was solid. But basically, I'm just excited for the female heroine movie. But I can't remember her name. Larson.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
Plank.
Well, just the only thing I don't like about her character is that it's the same thing with Superman. She's just too overpowered.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of her point. You know, she's
Also,
supposed to be
the original Captain Marvel actually has a tragic backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Like she actually does.
The
But
female
this-
one or the male one?
Both.
Both.
Because
Both.
they're interlocked.
Ah.
But for the cinematic universe, it's just girl power. It's like, oh my god, you could have went with so many cool ideas.
referring back.
You
to
could have
the,
like referenced the Secret Wars, the next big Avengers event,
Mhm.
but no, because Captain Marvel is directly tied with them.
What's the next Avenger event? Like next Endgame?
I hope.
next Endgame.
Oh, wow. I hope it's Secret Wars. I hope because that story is gonna be so crazy. People are gonna be like.
I know Spider-Man's the center of the universe now.
Wait, what?
Like it's because Spider-Man's the new like Iron Man.
Oh, okay. I knew what you mean. I thought you were like Spider-Verse. What?
Nah. That'd be cool, Spider-Verse, and you see Andrew Garfield and Toby.
No, they were supposed to be in there, but they
They're like
turned down.
I'm like my boy, why?
I want my boy back.
Andrew Garfield, I appreciated you. You were just in a shitty movie. Right?
Tobey
He was
Maguire,
kind of
dude.
he was kind of.
I still
garbage
appreciate-
Spider-Man.
It's pizza time, dude.
He only
It's time.
had like Andrew Garfield only had like a good face, but like his acting was kind of.
I appreciate
He wasn't a good Peter Parker.
Yeah, that's the thing is like with like Toby and Andrew, they both played one part of Spider-Man well, but they
Yeah.
couldn't do the other part.
Yeah.
Toby was good as a nerd.
That's
Andrew
Peter.
was good as being a fuckboy.
Yeah, but then here comes like Tom
And
Holland.
then you got the
The Messiah.
perfect balance
Yeah.
between both.
The Messiah.
Someone who can play like a kid, while the other one, like, and can also be like
Pretty
smart and like interesting.
Like Big Brain.
Yeah, big brain.
And
And he didn't deliver
I
pizzas.
still need to watch Far From Home.
Wow.
That's the one thing I don't like about Spider-Man that we have now.
Why?
No pizza delivery.
No pizza time.
Yeah.
No pizza
It's
time.
sad.
Pizza time.
What if like the next one he just like gets like a side job?
As a pizza
Yeah.
delivery.
I mean,
Dude,
they
that
reused
would
J.
be awesome.
They reused J. Jonah Jameson.
Please.
They reused him. He was in Homecoming.
But like we need him all the time in every Spider-Man. Dude, he's awesome. He's awesome.
You want another good Spider-Man movie?
Mm.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Everybody's like, oh
If you
my
don't if you don't like it, you have a problem.
I cried at that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, art style was fantastic.
Mhm.
The story was a little.
What was sad was because I saw it with my parents
Oh,
and they did not know what was going on.
well, of course they're not gonna understand it.
And I was like, guys, you're not going to know what is going on. They're like, it's fine. And they walked out. I was like, that was weird. Because here comes a little anime girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let me explain.
Yeah, let me explain a little
'Cause
Jack.
I-
Her spider robot died. Not her spider died, but her robot.
Spider-Bot.
Yeah, her ghetto Penny. Right now, she's currently kicking ass in her new mech, or her original mech, and she's fighting Venom, who is also in a mech.
Wait, Venom's
Oh
in
wait,
the mech?
that reminds me. What? Does anyone know what they're gonna do with Venom? Like at all?
The
Which,
movies?
which one?
Yeah, the movie.
Oh.
Venom.
It's at Sony, so I don't know what they're gonna do
Yeah.
with it. Because in that one, he's an anti-hero.
They're probably gonna make another Venom. Only Spider-Man's gonna make an appearance, probably, maybe.
Which Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Probably like maybe Tom. 'Cause he said he's down.
I mean, I hope.
I mean, because the next one's all about Carnage. Because at the end, they reference Carnage.
Yeah.
They're really changing up the way Venom's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Well-
and the thing is, Carnage in that one is not actually born from
'Cause-
Venom.
Because the thing is, right? Like, Venom. Didn't Venom in the comics just like want to straight up murder Spider-Man?
Well, at first.
At
yeah.
first.
When he
Because
first was
he kind of
introduced.
adopted the whole spider on his, chest or back, whatever,
Yeah.
because of Spider-Man,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Yeah.
because that was Spider-Man's. That was his first house.
Yeah, but then
But
after
we
a
don't-
while,
We don't have that.
Venom turns good after a while.
Yeah, he's been good.
About
bad.
as good as the anti.
Oh no, his Spider-Man.
Agent Venom was a good Venom.
Was it
Spider-Man
Agent
trusts
Venom?
him now.
And then you got anti-Venom.
Oh my god, that entire arc gave me a headache. Literally.
He could
I-
reverse any, like, illness.
Yeah, but then he died.
Yeah.
I've been saying it time and time
now he's
again.
Venom again.
If they make a Carnage movie, it better be rated R, or I will be very disappointed.
Yeah, because Carnage is literally just the Marvel version of the Joker. That's who he's based off of.
he's supposed to murder.
And you got
If
Toxin.
I don't see people dying,
No, he needs to be like ripped apart, like slaughtered.
yeah.
There needs to be like heads
Hence,
like ripped in half.
The name Carnage.
Yeah.
It's in his name.
Like he needs to like just be ripping people's like organs out and shoving it down their throats.
Like,
But
come
what,
on.
are they gonna do the canon Carnage where he was born from Venom? Because how symbiotes work in the Prime universe is that they're born from their host and they're stronger than their original
They're
symbiote.
asexual, so they just kind of keep pooping them out.
And
get
it's stronger and stronger.
Like Toxin.
Toxin is currently not the strongest symbiote, but he's the strongest out of the Venom line.
Strongest on Earth currently.
Yeah.
Except for
That's-
freaking Tony Stark's new symbiotic armor. That thing's OP.
Opie.
But he hasn't used that one since he turned good again.
And you got the fact Tony's dead now.
Yeah, good old
I
Tony.
love you 3000.
It's
That was
depressing.
That was the saddest death in the
That
whole
was
movie.
also another time when real men cried.
Papa Tony.
Oh, that was pretty sad, to be honest.
I thought the first original, like in Infinity War, whenever Spider-Man's like, what was it? What was the saying?
I don't want to go.
It was like,
I don't want to go.
I
Mr.
don't feel
Stark.
good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah,
I'm
this
like,
is like, I don't want to go.
Papa Stark.
And then he just like, he just turns to dust.
Because the thing is, his spider sense was noticing that something bad's
The
gonna
only
happen.
thing I didn't like about Endgame is how they got rid of the stones. I hated that. Because
Yo,
the stones are the universe.
I really, like, when I look back at Endgame, I look at it and I'm like, wow, come to think of it, this is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
the time travel.
yeah, not only the time travel thing, but, like, you have to think about how selfish the heroes are.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember, how many years was it after the event?
Like 7? 5?
People have probably established families.
New families.
And now that they brought everyone back, do you have any idea how awkward that would be?
Hey, wife. What?
Like, what?
I have a new.
I have a new hookup.
Uh,
Like, it really is selfish. Like, Thanos, that's what makes Thanos so good, is because he's, like, low-key the actual hero of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then you have the supposed heroes being selfish
So they
and
go
not wanting...
they make alternate timelines.
They don't want to accept the fact that they lost, so they go through time travel to fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, just selfish bastards.
that was just Iron Man's thing. Like, we should just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he actually had a family.
He was like, yeah, I got a family going, you know, we could just live our lives, and, you know, just accept the fact that we lost. For once.
yeah.
But no, everyone else is like, I don't wanna.
But then
Pouty
he,
little
he
kids.
realized that, oh, I figured out time travel, and then he was like,
Which is also really dumb. He figured it out like that.
he's listening and they're like,
He's just, oh, so that's how that works. Okay.
you know, the thing is, right when he figures out, he's like, did I just figure out time travel?
yeah.
I don't even know how.
That's the, like, Mobius strip theory.
Welcome to comics, where he discovers how to do literally anything in the issue. It's mentioned.
Because he has such a fat brain, dude.
Because he has literally a
two-
galactic brain.
You have 2 billion IQ, dude.
But,
This man could see into your own future.
he wanted Peter back.
Beater.
Peter.
I mean, but come on, though. It's really selfish.
It is, but I mean,
I liked it.
whatever.
That's the equivalent
I
of
like the
literally...
ending where everybody just walks in from
like,
all the movies.
Yeah.
But the idea is that, like, if the fact that they wanted to go back in time to, like, fix it, it's the equivalent of, like, having one of your own relatives die and you literally trying to figure out how to resurrect them. Like, that's just you being selfish. Let them go. Like, their time came, they're dead.
Well, it was not. Their time didn't come. It was Thanos being like, huh.
Which was their time.
Here's your coin
Thanos
flip.
was literally death incarnate.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled up, murdered them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but, yeah.
I mean, honestly, but
Like-
I just didn't like how they handled the stones. That just made me mad.
It really is dumb. And I still don't understand the whole
Because
Captain
literally,
America
it's been
part.
stated
What do you
in
mean?
every single comic in
Captain?
existence about Marvel that if you destroy the stones, you destroy the aspect of universe.
Yeah.
If you destroy time, time doesn't exist in that universe now,
Yeah, well,
like at all.
I use the stones to destroy the stones.
It's like then the cinematic universe should be destroyed
yeah, quite
because
literally.
like we
The whole
the
thing
movie just stops.
It just goes white.
Yeah, all the
alternate-
other movies like don't exist.
But, oh yeah, as I was saying, I still don't understand the Captain America part.
He went back in time to
Yeah,
stay there.
Yeah, he went back in time and stayed there, but, like, you know how they were waiting for him to come back through the thing?
Mm-hmm.
And how he's, like, at the bench behind them?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How did they not hear him? Did he just magically appear there?
I guess he didn't notice.
I
Or
guess-
you're telling me a super soldier couldn't, like, hear his
I
buddy
think-
rolling up?
I'm pretty sure he was there probably waiting a long time before they even set up.
Probably, I don't know.
And they
How
probably
does
want to
that
know
work?
that random because they were doing it in a park, so they probably didn't know that random old man was Captain America.
No, the thing is, like, you would imagine they would notice someone was rolling up to this very specific location where there's a fucking teleporter. You would be able to like, oh, why is there an old man walking over here?
And there's a lot of holes in
And
that story.
And why is he carrying the shield?
Yeah, why does he have the shield with him? Why does he look like Cap?
And where's Milmir? Where'd you put it?
Like, I don't understand. Like, did he actually literally walk up there, or did he actually sit in that bench for years, or did he just magically appear there? I just want an answer.
For sure, on that day, he was like, you know what? Today's day.
Maybe he went there earlier. And was
Imagine knowing all these bad things gonna happen. You just need to like, I can't.
And
say
it also
anything.
still blows my mind that there was, what, technically 2 Captain Americas during that whole time? Because you said you went back in time.
Yeah.
To live
So
it.
technically,
there was 2 Captain Americas.
One of them is just sitting at home like an old ass man, like I can't say anything.
Yeah, he's literally has all the knowledge of what's already happened.
Yep.
While the events are happening, dude. Wouldn't that cause like some weird time loop of like?
By technicality, he would be at home while the Captain America would be frozen.
Because the thing.
Yeah.
But also, how does that work? Wouldn't that mean there would be like millions of Captain Americas? Because obviously, the one that's going through everything and hasn't lived his life. But
There's
of course
only
the
2.
original.
There's only 2.
What do you mean there's only 2?
Because there's the one that's frozen, actually going through everything, and then there's the one that just sitting at home with Peggy.
So, I don't get it. My brain. Okay, so you're telling me the one that was frozen, he was thought out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went through the whole story.
Yeah.
So that means he technically went through the original timeline again. And wouldn't he want to go back in time and live his life again? Wouldn't it cause a loop? Wouldn't it cause millions of Captain Americas?
No, because he lived through the events, but it's.
But he. Yeah.
He went back to a point where it didn't. Where you're making confusing
because you have to think about it. Look, if the original Captain America went out of his way to live his life with the girl he wanted, that means there was another Captain America going through those events. Was there not? Because there can't just be no Captain America.
Well, he gets sent to a time where there was only one Captain America at that time.
So you're telling me he did 2 time travels. He went from one line to another. So he went back to the original line just to give his shield to like freaking Falcon? Or yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
No, but he goes back. There's not going to cause multiple. There's not going to cause multiple Captain Americas.
It should, because
it's a loop. It creates a loop.
Yeah, so there would be technically millions.
And no, for that to happen, there's that one has to go through the events first. So it's not going to, and not a lot of them are going to be there at the same time.
Because look, if there's one that has all the knowledge of what has already happened, and he just literally went back in time just so he can live his life instead of having to do all that stuff, while there's another Captain America in that same timeline doing the shit that he already did, you would think he would also want to go back and do what the other one did.
When that one that wants to go back and do it, eventually he learns about it, because he lives through all the events he lives through,
what is he going to learn about? What do you mean?
That one's not going to ring track with the other Captain America.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Technically, there are more Captain Americas. Basically, he's duplicating himself without telling the other version of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's always going to be 2, though.
Technically, there would be more, because you don't know how long he's going to live.
Well, I do say that it does cause a loop, but there should only be 2 at a time.
Yeah.
It should be like caused to millions. But
assuming that he just dies at a certain time where there would only be 2, so... But that's the thing. That's assuming. So because like, what if he somehow just manages to live forever? And then there you go. You just got
won't
millions.
live forever because he just grows old and dies.
Well, we don't know that. We only see him grow old. We don't see him die.
Well, I mean, he's a human, so he's gonna die.
Yeah,
eventually.
but he's also a superhuman.
True.
I think
he's a genetically enhanced super soldier.
I think it's confirmed that he's not gonna be in the MCU anymore, and
of course, because he's an old he's an old geezer.
Yeah,
now.
last movie he said he was done with.
Yeah, he's not, that's why he passed on the shield.
That's why Falcon.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like
a lot of people
it literally just causes.
A lot of people are wondering why Winter Soldier didn't pick it up, because Winter Soldier.
Because that happens in the comics. One.
Yeah, and also Bucky just doesn't deserve being a Captain America, both in his eyes and
because
because he sees himself as a terrorist.
Yeah,
Captain America is a terrorist.
You wouldn't want the guy representing your country to be a terrorist
from Russia.
Like,
or from Hydra.
So that's why, we're going to get our own Captain Falcon.
Falcon
Punch.
I wonder where is Red Wing? Like, I swear, he better get his bird next movie.
I didn't even know there was a Red Wing.
Basically, you know, Falcon and his pet bird, Red Wing.
I didn't even know he had a bird.
Yeah, he has a second link with a bird.
Oh, psychic link. With
That's
bird.
yeah.
Was it a space bird or was he just
Just a bird that he
How does-
I think he's either a mutant or an inhuman, but he gained a second link with his favorite bird, Red Wing, and that's
what the
yeah he can
flippity dippity, my guy?
yeah that's how he became Falcon, and then he got the wings because he's big brain, and also he said, "Hey Shield, I have a bird."
I have a bird.
Can you make me superhero, please? I have bird.
Yeah, and
I
they're
guess
like,
at that
okay.
point, technically, anyone could be a hero.
Also,
I mean, look at
he was like a special force because he just sent Red Wing in the sky to spy, and you can see through its eyes, be like, all right, and boom, and just shoot off in the distance and hit someone. Because he's like, I got eyes in the sky.
big brain.
You know who shouldn't be a superhero?
Who?
Wait, who shouldn't?
Yeah.
Who?
Hawkeye.
Why?
Why?
I mean, all he is just really good at shooting.
Yeah. So is Black Widow.
Exactly.
But like, do you see how much ass
But
they kick?
here's the thing.
They don't
Batman.
have. They don't have. Yeah, Batman.
Batman
Literally has no powers.
He's just big brain, big wallet.
He just knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. That's his power, is not being a retard.
Yeah.
That's all their powers. Is they're just not idiots.
I have a wallet and I have the power of common sense. I can be like a god tier superhero.
That's Tony Stark.
Yeah.
That's also Batman.
But I'm just saying, cause like, Hawkeye, dude, bruh, he awesome.
Yeah.
Alright. First off,
It broke
he's
my
awesome.
heart when in Endgame when he was like going to assassinating people. It broke my heart.
Over in Japan.
Yeah, because I
Dude,
was
he-
like,
he was
oh.
He was
Awesome,
assassinating
bro.
all the people that he said he thought didn't deserve to be
Left behind.
Like the ones that actually survived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It broke my heart. 'Cause I was like, oh.
Because
no.
he Yakuza is obviously
Yeah.
gangster, so he's like,
I
I'm gonna kill
want the
them.
young Avengers. I want my boy Wiccan. Like, where he at?
Who?
Son of Scarlet Witch.
Son of Scarlet Witch. Wait, who the heck did she bang?
Vision, but that's not important.
Oh, well, I guess that. Oh wait.
So they could have actually.
No. Hold up.
Okay.
Vision's a robot.
Do you want me to explain?
Please explain. How did a robot inseminate?
Okay, it
Woman.
didn't happen that way.
It didn't happen that way.
No, because he can't have kids. He's a robot. Well, he built his own kids later on, but that's
He
not.
built his own.
It's called the Vision family. But basically, how Scarlet Witch and Vision, they're like madly in love. So Scarlet Witch in the comics has actual magic. Because in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, she's just like, ooh, purple thing.
Ooh.
And I'm like, what is this?
Well, she's actually really overpowered. You see, to the point where she almost killed Thanos. That to the point where he's like fire.
Yeah, but like I don't know what that is. But in the comic, she's like magic.
Mm, yeah,
So
that's
she's
right.
like, how about I conjure kids? And she does. But turns out the kids she conjured were actually a part of a demon, and they came back, and he took the kids and merged with them, and then thus killing the kids. And she literally went insane and, accidentally, basically killed the entire Marvel universe.
That's kind
accidentally.
That's
But
kind
she's
of-
overpowered.
Because she was like,
So basically, what I'm
Wish.
getting at is that Scarlet Witch just has really dumb anger issues.
Yeah.
And like mental problems.
you know how she did it though? She basically put everyone in a psychedelic dream and remade the universe to their liking. Basically, she made Peter Parker's dream come true for Uncle Ben never dying, and she made Steve Jobs, he grew old with Peggy. Everyone's dream came true, and it was very hard for them to break out of it.
Did you say Steve Jobs?
Steve Jobs. Why did I say Steve Jobs?
Oh no.
I guess I
I
was
was sitting
thinking
here like,
Apple.
I was like, Apple? Peggy? What?
I guess I was thinking of Apple.
Steve Jobs didn't kick the bucket.
Steve Rogers, my bad.
That was everybody's dream.
Roger boy.
You know what I mean, but
Yeah.
after they broke free, she literally kept going crazy because her kids died, and so she kind of went in exile.
It's low-key her fault though.
Yeah,
She literally took like part
She
of the
didn't know,
demon.
though. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You think the demon couldn't just roll up and be
But
like, "Yo,
how
fam, those are
powerful
actually
Is
like."
she actually? Because she almost killed Thanos in the movie.
She's OP. She got magic.
bro, Thanos ain't nothing to her in the comics. Like she can maybe look at him like
Die.
unless she has the Fading Stones, it means nothing to her. She can be like, hey, do me a favor and go to hell, and literally he's in hell.
Send her. She could probably go.
Like
Where'd she get her powers from, anyways?
she's a mutant.
Yeah, she was literally just.
She's just born that way to be. I was born a little god of this universe.
Yeah, that's how Franklin Richards is.
No one asked to be born a god, but when you are, buddy, you savor it.
Literally, her
And
and
you go
Franklin
crazy.
Richards are OP.
kind of.
Basically, and then long time afterwards, House of M happened, where Scarlet Witch, still cuckoo from Cocoa Puffs,
Yeah.
basically she was like, "Hey, X-Men." X-Men were like, "What? No more mutants." And then all the mutants in the world died.
I thought.
Well, half of them
I
died.
thought, was that what Logan? That's what kind of what Logan. Because in Logan, the movie,
Logan just-
Professor X. It was Professor X that killed all the mutants.
Yeah, replaced him with Scarlet Witch. And half the mutants kind of like died because they need their powers to like survive, and the other half were just like, "What do I do?" And so only
I'm
200,
normal now.
only 200 mutants plus herself were like alive, and had their powers like the main X-Men basically.
What was Phoenix then? Because I know she's really powerful.
Phoenix Force was off in the universe somewhere, so it wasn't affected. Jean, I think, was just dead. She dies a lot.
I know
She
but I know
dies
she's
a
like
lot.
one of the most overpowered mutants though.
She's definitely Omega level. Omega level.
OP.
Omega levels. There's like 12 or 13 Omega levels in existence.
Because there's Titans, right? And
Many.
there's the Titan. That's what the Celestials.
Oh yeah, okay. You had me going. I was like, wait a minute, are we talking about Olympus?
Olympus, yeah.
That's the first time I was like, God of War?
Kratos?
Yeah.
Because what's his name? Chris Pratt's character, Star-Lord, he's half celestial, half human.
Oh yeah, basically
Yeah.
they weren't organic. They were just imagine giant Earth-sized robots. That's what they are in the comics, and they just came down to Earth and was like, hey, monkeys.
Monkeys.
And they're like, I wonder if we mess with the genetics, and that's how mutants were made.
Really?
And another one was like, hey, mess with genetics, but they need a certain gas to activate, and that's how Inhumans are made.
And
there you go.
Oh, that's Fantastic Four.
Nope, they got their powers through cosmic.
Speaking of Fantastic Four, where's my boy Silver Surfer at?
Is Silver Surfer an evil person?
No,
Oh.
he's neutral. Then he turns good.
He's your space surfer going around saving lives, my dude.
Yeah, he's like, hey, get off your planet or prepare to die later.
Because I know there's an old Fantastic Four movie where he was the villain.
He was like a semi-villain because he was just like really offhand. Just kind of just like, I don't care.
I guess he was just off his rocker a little bit.
Yeah, but he was like, look, get off the planet because big boss coming. And everyone's like, no, you're the main villain. And he's
It's like, no,
okay.
it's like, get out of here, you're gonna die.
Is the next phase of Marvel the MCU Galactus?
I hope. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, yeah,
Either that or the Skrulls.
we gotta one up Thanos.
Because Galactus, they can't kill Galactus.
Yeah, they can. You try hard enough.
Because if you kill Galactus, you destroy the universe.
Yeah, well, guess what can kill Galactus?
What?
The writers.
Well, technically no, because our comics says no, because the universe won't get destroyed if Galactus dies. However, another Galactus will just be instantly made somewhere else.
Magic.
Power,
Space magic.
Power cosmic balance.
Exactly. Space magic.
Yeah, space magic.
Literally space magic.
That's what power cosmic is.
OP.
What was
Okay.
that thing that Doctor Strange defeated in his movie?
What?
That evil demon thing.
Oh, Dormammu?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dormammu,
a demon.
I'm here to make an offer.
Yeah, it's so great. That sequence was so
Dormammu.
great. He just kept coming back.
Yeah,
That must have been painful, dude. Kept dying.
It was great, dude.
Dormammu. Dormammu.
Good old Dormammu.
He's just like, what's going on?
Quite the
He
douche.
keeps coming back.
Dude, this podcast has been almost like 2 hours plus, and all we talked about was nerd stuff.
I mean,
Well, yeah, you have me
that's
here.
the point. We're supposed to be talking about stuff
I'm
the
like the-
boy knows about.
I'm like the biggest nerd in our group, I swear.
We're learning about Marvel and stuff.
Have you
from
heard
the
about
guy.
the Dark Universe in DC?
Yes, oh my god.
The
Freaking
Dark
Batman Who
Universe?
Laughs.
Batman Who Laughs is one of the coolest things.
God, okay, imagine like the DC universe only extremely edgy and everyone's Batman.
Everyone's Batman?
Yeah, okay. My favorite one is Batman Who Laughs. He's basically a Batman that goes crazy.
And like Joker crazy. He
But
becomes
so
the Joker.
he's as crazy as a Joker, but is Batman.
So he's better.
That's a really
So
he's
Joker.
scary.
He's better. So
Like there's a Shazam that's Batman, there's Aquaman or Aquaman's Batman.
yeah,
There's just
Batwoman, Aquawoman.
Aquabat.
In that universe, Aquaman was a woman and Batman was a woman. And what happened is, I forgot why they started fighting, but Batwoman fused her cells with the Aqua people, and so she became kind of like the mermaids. And so
That's how that works.
Yeah, apparently because
Apparently.
big brain.
but Batwoman and Batman have big brains.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
And then she killed Aquaman.
Oh yeah, and then like it was just so
And each one,
extreme.
the evil Batmans killed all the Justice League, including Superman. And one of them, I think, it was Batman Who Laughs. Batman Who Laughs calls up Superman. It was like, "Hey, come to the space station." Forgot what's it called.
Moonbase Alpha.
Oh no, I forgot.
And so he walks up there like, "What's happening?" And Batman laughs. He sees everybody's dead. All the Justice League is dead. And Batman was like, "Oh, I'm killing everybody." And then Superman slowly starts to die because he was breathing in kryptonite gas.
What an idiot.
Yeah. Man, don't you say it when you give your best friend your only weakness?
There's
Yeah.
also Doom Batman. Not Doom. Doom? Is that what that?
Doom Man.
What's his name? Doom, right? The one that can counter Superman. The one that like.
Talking about Dr. Boy?
The one that if you kill it, it can't die from the same thing again.
Oh.
Doomsday.
Yeah,
Doomsday.
Doomsday,
There's a
yeah.
Doomsday Batman.
There's a Doomsday Batman.
Yeah.
Yes, because in DC they rewrote Doomsday to be a virus.
A virus.
Basically, once you get
Crap.
infected, you get like the mentality of going crazy and you become Doomsday. Superman was infected with it for a hot minute. And Supergirl came up like, "I'm Supergirl."
Huh.
And then, helped them basically.
Where's my boy Crypto at?
Crypto.
He's there.
He's there. He
Super
exists.
dog.
He's not like an actual dog, he's like a white wolf.
Nah,
It's
dude.
weird.
Where's
I mean,
my
yeah,
where's
that's
my
cool.
Batman dog?
It's cool, but I want Crypto, the OG super hound.
Yeah, we need to let's talk about the animals. Where's Bat Cow?
Oh, he's there.
Spider Pig.
Damien pets him every day. Don't worry.
What other hero animals do we have?
Bat Cow, we have Bat Dog.
My favorite Robin is Damien.
Who cares
Ooh,
about
wow.
Robins?
Because he's the edgy one.
Who
Yeah,
cares
he's
about
the edgy one. My favorite one is definitely Jason because he's like, "I'm just gonna kill you."
Is it Red Hood? Is
Yeah.
that one? Is that one Red
Red
Hood?
Hood,
Yeah. But it's funny because Damien is the son of.
Talia al Ghul,
Yeah. Oh, grandson.
grandson of Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, which is one of Batman's main evils. So
And
Batman had sex with his daughter, one of his. Because Batman's a player, and through the whole.
However, he was drunk off his mind. She like drugged him hardcore,
And they. And then she was
and then
pregnant.
she trained Damien for like the first 13 years, and then she was like, "Hey Bruce, here's your son." And he was
Here's your
like,
son.
"Oh, okay."
What?
Yeah, literally, that's what happened in one of the movies. It was Batman versus Robin, and it was that Robin.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then eventually Damien was like,
Screw you! I'm going to the Teen Titans.
yeah. And then now he's being a butthole to Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Because he's always a butthole. That's like his character.
He's very edgy, like. Urgh.
Like, have you read the Super Sons comic?
No.
Where in this right now on comics they killed New 52 Superman, thank God. Rest his soul though. And they brought back basically Superman. Have you ever watched Superman the animated series?
How many animated series?
Yeah.
Like the OG, like it was
Uh,
named Superman the animated series.
No.
Back in like the 90s.
No, bro, that's too
Well,
old.
basically that was like the perfect Superman, and they basically brought a comic version of him into the universe
Mm.
with his wife and his son. He has like a little son named John. Wow.
Wow.
And basically, John and Damien kidnapped John because like he's dangerous. He's a half Kryptonian. He's so dangerous. And then Batman rolled up. Was like, "What are you doing?"
You idiot.
and then and as soon as he finished the statement, it's like, "We're dead." And Superman busts through the walls. Like, "Where is he?"
Where's my boy?
And after
I
that,
will find you.
and after that, like, of course, their dads start fighting, but John super sneezes and accidentally freezes like a giant iceberg between them because he can't control his powers.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and they were like, we should maybe get our sons to get along because we barely get along, and so they kind of made their
Well,
sons
they're
get
more
along.
bros in like the
Yeah.
TV show and the movies. They're like besties.
Well, in the comics, it's a brand new Superman, and Batman, is like, I don't like you already
I don't know why. Why does
because Batman has trust issues.
Batman is
it's
like,
like, bro?
he sees the corruption in people, so he knows if Superman gets corrupted, he has to have some kind of plan, which he does have a lot of plans for
He has, like,
killing.
18
There's
plans.
one thing of saying the corruption people, and there's really just you being way too cautious about everything.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
that's
big
why he's Batman.
difference.
but that caution like backs him up.
It does. I'll give him that. But like,
He has so much
You-
plans
you
to
need
kill
to,
every...
like-
No, the thing is, there's the Doom event where like the evil people figure out what his plans for killing each of the Justice League if they turned evil were.
Yeah, and they did it on the Justice League and almost won.
Yeah.
Then Batman was like counter plan,
counterplan.
and then Justice League got triggered, and he was like, bye.
Yeah, I was like,
Left.
hey. And then Superman's like, here's the bullet.
Here you go.
Because
You're ready to murder me.
Because he knows that Batman would that if there's a chance that he turns evil, Batman can kill him.
Oh yeah.
Because he made a kryptonite bullet, and that's why Superman almost died in that.
A
little event.
singular bullet?
Yeah, because it's kryptonite bullet.
Okay.
So that's gonna kill him.
Yeah, why not make a bunch of kryptonite bullets?
Like a freaking
You think
Gatling
Batman's
gun?
gonna be able to land the perfect shot?
No, he's not.
Because
Yeah.
Superman's, since he knows that bullets don't affect him, he's gonna let it hit him.
But why Batman
Well,
shoot him?
I think. Wait, so Superman would think that?
Yeah,
or
because he
something?
can just walk
think
through
Superman,
bullets.
I think Superman would think twice if he noticed it was Bruce
Yeah.
that was about
But
to
it
shoot
wasn't. But yeah, if it was Bruce, yeah.
Because then he'd be like, wait a second.
And then he would fly off Earth.
Didn't I
and
give this guy a
destroy the
lethal
Earth.
weapon?
Like literally, I swear, in the Injustice universe, what triggers me is Superman should have finished the Earth off in like 2 seconds.
He could. He could.
He could. He can literally fly into space, take the moon, throw it, and
The
just
man
sit
literally
there.
moves planets.
The moon. The man has moved the Earth like 3 times.
Yeah, and then you got the Dark Universe, which is pretty interesting.
Of course, Shazam.
Because that's the newest thing that's happening right now is that the Dark Universe is going into the main universe.
Yeah, it ended, but the Batman Who Laughs is still like chilling, like hey. The Joker's like, I like you.
Didn't Joker die?
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Yeah, the Joker died because he was fighting the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, Joker, big brain.
Yeah, I wouldn't fight him.
And so what happened is when Batman Who Laughs got loose, because he was trying to get the whole Gotham City to become versions of Joker, so Batman was like, the only way for me to beat the Batman Who Laughs is to become kind of like Joker, become Batman Who Laughs. So like he injected himself with like the Joker serum, and he was like at 99.9% about to become Joker, and that's when he finally defeated Batman Who Laughs. Like he brutally, like almost killed Batman Who Laughs because he was turning into the Joker. But since he's prime Batman, he actually didn't turn into Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, because Batman has like mental things that
He does.
even Martian Manhunter is like, dang.
Yeah, because
This man's mental ability
because
is
it's
strong.
because it's prime Batman, original Batman.
Yeah,
Prime.
That's what they call the original.
the OG.
Optimus Prime.
Because
Yeah, man.
the good universes have actual numbers, while the dark universe has negative numbers.
Honestly, like the only reason I still keep up with DC Comics is just for the Green Lantern mythos. Like that's the only thing that interests me. Because besides the Dark Universe bit,
God, man.
nothing really interests me.
Oh yeah, there's the Batman who got Green Lantern was really interesting because
Mhm.
they gave Bruce Wayne the green one.
Yeah.
But he changed it to where like he could, I forgot like what he did to it, but he used it as like, because it was supposed to be courage, but he used it forever what he wanted to do.
Yeah. Basically,
How does
they
that
are
work?
they made an official ring for that. It's called the Phantom Ring.
The Phantom Ring.
It can basically it just enhances whatever emotion you're feeling at the time, basically making you bipolar, and it uses the whatever that emotion
Yeah,
is.
I don't know if I'd
He
trust
just
Batman. with
Batman has such a big cock that he willpower that shit.
He willpowered the ring of willpower to change from willpower to something else.
that. Damn.
Okay, Hal Jordan, calm down.
Yeah, and so I just really like that. That's why I like this YouTube channel called Bear and Comics. They talk about a lot of things like
Oh no.
I used to watch a lot of the comic YouTube channels that
I
would
still
explain
do.
stuff and like what comics and stuff.
'Cause I miss a lot because I'm only interested in the Green Lantern mythos. I barely pay attention to the main universe.
One that piqued my interest was like comics about Judge Dredd.
Oh yeah, those are
Oh
fun.
my lord.
This man
The
brutal.
different dreads, like, that are like freaking, I don't even know what they are, like freaking demons or like zombies. I don't even know what. That was cool.
Yeah.
And especially, didn't he like fight the Predator?
Yeah.
Like, what is up with that?
there's like usually with Marvel or DC, there's like Attack on Titan versus the universe.
Oh, that was Marvel.
That was Marvel versus Attack on Titan.
Ever seen a Hulk fight a Titan? It was fun.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine Hulk would win.
You think you win?
What, did he not?
No.
What?
Like at
No,
first.
something's wrong here.
Yeah.
Well,
basically-
depending on the Titan too.
No,
Yeah.
not even.
No.
Not
Basically, this is how it went down. Hulk was like Hulk smash. Titan was like, and Hulk was like okay, and then he came back, and the Titan kept dodging and slapping him basically.
We're talking.
The only way to kill Titans is the nape, so they probably don't
yeah,
know that.
they did.
Yeah, they might not know that.
And
but
Hulk
like,
got frustrated, but eventually when he landed the hit, it knocked the Titan down. So,
Oh, okay.
but I'm just saying, he got his literal butt clapped.
Cause like
It was funny.
Hulk pretty damn strong.
I know.
He's been through a lot.
Well, the thing
got
is, he was
beaten
probably
up.
in the middle. He's probably like jumping out, and the Titan's huge, so he goes.
Also, the
True.
Titans are lighter than air, so they can just like dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is true. They're like really light, surprisingly.
that's because they're made of nothing. The only part that's actually like material is the person inside the nape.
Ripperoni. See, that was a pretty fun comic.
Nah, dude.
Oh yeah,
Hulk smash.
I remember that there's a really cool Marvel character they never used. Literally, his power is to make
Climb
kaijus.
anything.
Made kaijus.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
so-
made like dead ass. He's made like 4 kaijus. Like he's just like
If he didn't make Godzilla, I'm gonna cry.
he almost did.
That would've been awesome.
He was like, wait, because they couldn't use him officially.
yeah,
but
that
he was
would
like,
be cool, though.
save that.
Godzilla versus the Marvel heroes.
Already done. They did that.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro. That needs to be a movie.
That was like way back in the day.
They need to make a movie of that.
Him and Thor went head to head.
Do you know what's really good? Like
Just
pretty
blast
great.
them.
with atomic energy.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the new like Godzilla movie? I did. It was pretty
No.
good.
I didn't.
I heard it was okay.
Just the
But-
fights were in the dark. Were too
Yeah.
dark.
Everyone was complaining that they could barely see the monsters because it was always at nighttime.
Yeah.
But yeah, you actually got more monsters. Like this time, like in the older Godzilla movie, they always cut away. You actually got to see the fights, and there was a lot of fights.
Cool.
And
I'm
so,
gonna go check it out.
and like at the end, Godzilla goes like atomic, which is awesome.
Oh man! Speaking of going atomic, have you seen what was it? I think it's like Shin Godzilla.
Mm.
I heard some people say that's
Bro,
really
that
good.
is real. I watched it. It's really good. Bro,
Nice.
Godzilla looked goofy at first. Then when he actually like slowly transforms, bro, he fucks people up.
Nice.
His laser beam,
Mm-hmm.
his freaking plasma breath thing. Oh
Atomic
my
breath.
Christ! Yeah, his atomic breath. That thing shot literally everywhere like a disco ball. That shit shot everywhere. Everything was dying.
Welcome to radiation poisoning. This man.
And they didn't even kill it either. Like at the end, they didn't even kill him because
Don't
he's
think they-
just too strong.
The only thing that can kill him is like the oxygen destroyer.
And a few other things, but
Yeah.
you gotta like really press your luck on that.
The thing is, Godzilla is a villain at the same time as a hero. He's like he does
He's
whatever.
a natural
depends.
disaster.
Yeah.
It
You-
depends on
it's
who's
whatever.
making the movie.
Yeah. It depends on the movie. Yeah, who's making the movie, and depending on the, if there's a greater threat, then he goes after the greater threat.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It's my stomping
in
grounds.
the older
Leave.
in the older movies, he was a bad guy, but then they like
Anti-hero.
got him. Yeah, they got him to like piss off for a little bit, and then once like his main enemy
King-
Ghidorah,
King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah rolls up and shooting like lightning or crap out of his mouth.
I love King
God-
Ghidorah's sound.
Yeah, the sound he makes when he shoots the breath. It's weird. And then Godzilla rolls up and he's just like, okay, hold up.
I'm the king.
I'm king here. You ain't king.
Because
I am.
Because what happens in the movie is the same thing happens in the movie where King Ghidorah comes from space.
Yeah.
So he's like, he kind of takes, because Godzilla's the king of monsters, so he controls like Rodan, Mothra.
No, he doesn't control them.
But and
They just try not to mess with Godzilla because they know they'll get their ass.
because he's the king. And then King Ghidorah, since he's from space, he and Godzilla's like, what are you doing? This is my planet.
It's my place, bro.
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
gotta get your ass whooped real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Blast them. It's getting better because I remember there's a movie where all the monsters literally gang up on King Ghidorah. They just roll up on him, start beating him up.
It's like that JoJo meme.
Yeah, literally. It's like the
Literally.
JoJo meme. It's like you'll have like Mothra. I think Mothra actually got ass kicked. I don't remember.
Mothra weak, but she cool.
Yeah.
She's the queen of monsters in this movie.
I mean, it's never the same Mothra because Mothra dies so many
Yeah.
times, so it's always like the offspring of Mothra. But yeah, they're all ganging up on him and just killing him, literally like killing his heads, and like I think he just literally dies, just straight murder him. But of course they bring him back because he's so awesome. You can't
Mhm.
hate King Ghidorah.
My
He's
favorite
just
one's
so
the
cool.
turtle. Because
Mm.
he's actually pure.
Orca?
Yeah, he's pure good.
I can't remember what the freaking monster's called. It's the one that's like a literal plant. He's like really big, got tentacles.
Bionetta.
Yeah.
Bionte.
Yeah, Biolante. Yeah.
Bionte, there you go.
He's so cool, dude. I love the plant is cool. It got tentacles and it run around. Kills everybody.
So I heard you're scared of Venus flytraps.
Yeah, dude. That thing fucked people up.
Mm-hmm. It did, and it will.
And then you have the one monster like no one ever brings back for some reason.
King Caesar.
I was thinking, what was it?
Exactly.
It's like it's Jaguar or something, I think.
Jet Jaguar.
Yeah, Jet Jaguar.
The robot.
Yeah. you know
mean
who Jet Jaguar
Basically,
is? Yeah, of course.
it's basically Ultraman, but in
Yeah, it's literally just a robot, dude, that just grows in size. And it's just like,
He's literally Ultraman of the Godzilla universe, and it's the greatest. He shoots his laser beam from right here.
Speaking of Ultraman, the new Godzilla one, the new movie is gonna be King Kong versus Godzilla, because all the monsters are going to King Kong's island. It's because the monsters going to King Kong's island, and that's King Kong's island.
But why? Is there a reason why?
I think they're all just going there. I think. Cause
all the monsters like, hey, let's go on a fucking vacation trip to Kong's island.
And get our butts handed to us.
Probably.
In the original, like, Kong versus Godzilla, Kong won.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I think they made 2 separate.
Yeah, they made 2, but
yeah.
but they're going off the OG, I think. So Kong's gonna win, but
I don't know.
I want to see it.
Who's gonna win? King?
Well, I would imagine. I think anyone would logically think Godzilla would win because he has the atomic breath.
And Godzilla just, and then King Kong just, I'm a big monkey.
And you also have to remember, one of Godzilla's secret signature moves. The double kick, well, like sliding on his fucking tail.
Here he comes.
Oh,
the classic.
Oh, and you also have to remember about how Godzilla flies by blasting his atomic breath.
There he goes. Oh man, those classic movies were our time.
Godzilla looks pretty happy. He like does the weird dance.
Oh, that'd be great.
Feels bad, man.
I want his magnetic powers to return. Just magnets.
We need good Godzilla movies because Godzilla's good. Oh, and good Godzilla games because the last one was a hunk of garbage.
Have you played Monsters Unleashed on the Wii?
That
game fun.
I think. I don't remember. I don't know if it was.
I grew up with that game.
I did play a Godzilla game. I don't know if it was like on the GameCube or not. It was on some system. It was really fun, dude. I got my ass kicked because I'm stupid. Mm-hmm. But damn, was it fun though.
I know what I should play for my secondary game, Monsters Unleashed for the Wii. I just need to get a Wii.
I have a Wii. I have 2 Wiis.
Dude, I'll actually use it. Like for Monsters Unleashed, my random playthrough just for fun.
Godzilla.
Gojira.
Oh my god. So I have one question for you guys.
Please shoot.
Do you remember like junior year, me and you were like performing outside of the courthouse?
Oh boy, this is already going on.
Yeah. I remember that was the very first time you two approached me and was like, "Want to hang out outside of school?" What encouraged you guys to like ask me?
Junior year?
Yeah.
I'm
junior
or
sophomore?
I'm just a person likes to invite everybody to do stuff.
I would imagine it'd be like sophomore.
One of the two.
We were playing outside the courthouse. I don't remember that. I think it's like I said. I like to invite people because I'm I don't know Kendall much, but I used to like to invite her.
The thing is, we talked with you, but so we knew you and we knew you like, so we're like, cool.
Why were you there? Did I invite you to that or?
I think you invited me.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd go willingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I didn't want to go and I was playing.
Yeah.
So we're just like, hey, look, let's go hang out. Let's go do something.
Yeah. I think it was sophomore year because junior and senior year that we played in the giant thing. Giant.
It might have been sophomore year.
So
I barely remember that, but I do remember that.
This is quite a while back.
Yeah.
A while back. I don't remember Ding Dong from back then, honestly. I barely remember freshman
I remember
year.
freshman year whenever Henry was like, I'm too cool for you guys, and look at him now.
Now that, yeah. Oh.
I knew Henry was a flaker, but wow.
I remember when Henry got mad when Nathan kissed him.
What?
Yeah.
Explain.
No, Nathan rolled up to Henry like in the middle of lunch. This is assuming I remember it correctly, according to what they told me. And Nathan gave him a little smoochie on the cheek, I think, and then Henry pushed him.
I remember the time when freaking Nathan and Eric removed one of the eyes from my sack, baby.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had a little flower baby. Little flower baby.
That was pretty fun.
I was the only guy.
Oh, that was a nice voice crack. Only guy.
Only guy.
Only guy.
I feel you too. I'm still growing apparently.
But I was the only guy in that class. We saw sex too. I fell asleep during that part though.
Of course.
I was just sleeping during that class.
Of course, the only dude in there falling asleep at the sex part.
I would have been like, ooh yeah.
Kind of reminds
just
me
like
of you right
fun
now.
jokes.
Yeah.
Falling asleep during the sex.
Good job.
When do... I don't fall asleep during sex.
Yeah, you're full of it, buddy.
Ooh.
It's not what
I
I've been
don't
told.
even have
It's not
sex.
what I've been told.
I don't even have sex.
Yeah.
Good Christian boy.
He's a good Christian boy? Like a good Catholic boy. Good Catholic. You're in a Beaner household. You're Catholic.
Hey, dude, in the Midwest, we're more Catholic than Protestant. It's only around here that the Protestant.
I'm Roman Catholic. I'll have you know.
You're Roman Catholic?
Nah, I'm
Crusades?
just kidding. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yee.
You just imagine a Roman Catholic that is also a communist.
That would be weird.
I think that's just regular Rome. I mean, in a way, they kind of ran it like a dictatorship, kind of,
Well,
but not really.
It was more fascist, because fascist is more
A lot of this-
extreme right and communist extreme left.
Well, the thing is, I mean, they're really corrupt. Like a lot of the, I guess they'd be politicians. We're called corrupt. A lot of them.
Mussolini.
Mussolini.
Don't remember his first name. Was it Beto Mussolini or something like
What, isn't
Who are we talking about?
the Italian?
that? The Italian dictator
No.
during World War II.
Oh.
Yeah, you know the guy that flaked out.
Yeah,
on
he was the flaker of the Axis
he
powers.
was the flaker. He's like, yeah. And he's
And the thing is, like, it wasn't him. It was his country. Like, it's Italy was like, we hate you. We're gonna kill you.
yeah, I mean,
Yo, is this like Julius
because
Caesar
Italy
all
didn't
over
want
again?
that. Italy was like, what are you fucking doing,
Doing?
dickhead? We don't want this. We don't want to be doing this.
The only one that had honor, it was Japan and Germany.
Well, yeah, because you know Japan's and you know their culture and stuff.
Oh my, they were dicks back then. After
What, the
after
Japanese?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean dicks?
Oh my god, do you not know all the things that Japanese people did to like the Chinese and the Koreans?
Well, fuck the Chinese and the
Invaded them a
Koreans.
lot?
It depends on which ones.
But no, they would rape, they would kill pregnant women, they would like do all these horrible like torture to these.
You're acting like people didn't do that shit all around the world.
But I'm saying
people literally did that.
But
every
I'm
day.
saying compared to like, it's compared to like Nazi.
Have you seen or heard the shit people have done in
Yeah,
Europe?
yeah, but
Europe is weird.
I know, but the Japanese were like compared like to what Koreans did. It's like Japanese have been always like, oh, we're the biggest, we're the baddest.
And you also have like the
Until
you have the Mongolians.
Yeah.
They did some.
They
did some fucked up shit.
That's why they built the freaking wall.
Yeah, we don't want that, dude. We don't. Ooh, it's
Mhm.
fucked up. Like even though, like who's the fucking Mong? Oh, it was
Genghis Khan.
was it Genghis Khan?
He stopped after
The
a while.
Khan of Khans. Yeah, like you know, you're fucked up when like your people do fucked up torture and like fucked up shit. You know you're a fucked up person when even they think you're taking it too far. Even they thought he was going way too far with it. They're like, okay, look.
Calm down.
I don't know. I don't know how.
You're
I
our
feel about it.
leader, but calm down.
But you need to chill, bro. This is way too much. You throwing niggas like chopping up their limbs and throwing it in a giant cauldron, making a human stew. Like, bro, that's fucking nasty. And I'm pretty sure they fed it to people, bruh.
But the thing is,
Mm.
once they took over, they're like, you can do whatever you want, but we rule you. That's what happens.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know, Genghis Khan was kind of also a little too strict with this stuff. Yeah, he let a lot of stuff go through, but ooh, if you got caught
Yeah.
doing something, buddy,
But
you better hope that you get a small slap on the hand, or else you're dead.
the Japanese were all like, we're the biggest stick ever, until America was like,
Knock knock.
atomic bomb.
Well, the thing is, the Japanese like didn't like make contact with many people
Yeah,
like for a long time.
because they thought they were better than that.
Yeah, they really did. They were like,
And until America was like atomic bomb, and after that, Japanese people loved America because they're like, how Japanese. This is what I've
Well,
heard.
it's because we dropped the bomb and we turned them into faggots making anime.
No,
It's called hentai. It's an art.
Yeah, you're right.
This is what I've heard. I don't know if it's actual factual that Japanese people, if they get defeated by someone, they respect the person that they defeated.
I'm pretty sure that is true. I would say that's true.
Yeah, and so they had a lot of respect for America, even though they thought it was fucked what they did. Cause,
Yeah, but they're like, well, they fucked us up. Yeah,
you know, we got
Twice.
Yeah,
but the
twice.
thing after that, the America helped them after that.
yeah, because they were like, okay,
Okay, we kind this is
we
kind of
fucked you up a little too hard.
yeah. This is a little extra.
Yeah,
Yeah, you messed up our
extra.
genetic line.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So we're gonna like help you out. Sorry for you know
Dropping
two.
atomic bombs.
I mean, it's kind of their fault. They didn't surrender after the first one,
Yeah.
so they were like, maybe one more will do the job. But I feel like we probably should have dropped a less boomy bomb,
Less
less nuclear filled bomb.
that would
Yeah.
destroy landscape for
Yeah.
many years.
Maybe just like I don't know, just regular bomb.
Maybe.
Maybe just regular bomb.
Well, hindsight 2020. So
Hey,
But
at
hey,
least we
we're
got
all-
anime
we're all
out of
good
it.
now.
We
We're
got
all good.
anime out of
Yeah,
it,
we
dude.
got anime.
yeah,
So it's not all bad.
we got masterpieces out of it. So
Yeah.
we're fine.
We got good hentai.
You got a good hint.
Thanks to
the,
the Japs.
the best. And
God bless Japan. Whatever it is. Actually, what religions?
it would be God.
Christianity.
I mean, no, it's not even, God doesn't have to be Christianity.
I
God
think
could be
it'd be
any
more
Well, I
religion.
mean, yeah, but I'm talking about what religion.
Taoism, maybe. I don't
It's
know.
I think it's more it's a mixture like Buddhism,
Yeah.
maybe some Christianity, Shintoism, maybe some Confucius.
I think Taoism.
Yeah, yin yang.
Maybe. 'Cause that's not a lot in Japan and China. So
I think it's mainly just religious in general because they support a lot of religious figures because there's like a lot of monks.
Dude, they made
I know, you can
religious
tell
figures.
from their animes.
Yeah.
Bro, they made Dio, so they made God. So
You fucking right.
Dio.
Come now, Dio Dan.
Jotaro.
did I ever tell you guys that stands themselves, the reason why their name stands is because from the song Stand By Me. That's why it stands by you.
Yeah, that's the old song by Black Boy that I don't remember his name. Feels
Prince?
Was
Pretty sure it was Prince.
Are you talking about the Mexican?
No. Prince.
Is that what his name is?
Not Prince recently then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is
No,
that
like
Prince?
Purple Rain Prince.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Prince who did Stand By Me.
I think, I
Oh,
don't know.
darling.
Yeah, I like the guy wasn't Mexican, right?
What?
Royce.
I'm pretty sure he was like some kind of Hispanic.
Yeah, I don't know if he's Mexican.
He did a remake of it, right?
Yeah, I liked it. I like that one. I like it a lot. It sounds nice.
Nope, it's about the... I don't know how to say that. The Silhouettes?
The Silhouettes.
Alright.
Yeah, that
It's
was right.
about the Silhouettes.
Well, I'm probably thinking of Prince because of Prince Royce.
Yeah, I mean, cause he did
Back
his own
back
version of
it
it.
up.
He did his own version of it. It was pretty nice. Woo! Speaking of nice, Canadians,
The Canucks.
the Canucks.
I swear that's a freaking alien race somewhere in Marvel. The
The
Canucks.
Canucks.
I swear I've heard that somewhere before.
Yeah, I just got it from South Park where Donald Trump or Mr. Garrison called the Canadians Canucks.
So, is there anything else you guys want to ask me about?
How big's your dick?
What is it with you and wanting to
What
know
is
the dick size? of
You're
every
30%. You're going like 60%.
dude? Yeah, your 30% is really increasing, bro.
No, I was just, I gotta keep the theme going. I gotta ask everybody what their dick size is, and if it's a girl, I ask what the clit size is.
Probably the same
Why?
as everyone else's.
No, some people have fat clits, dude.
Yeah, I know. I got a fat clit, bro. Let me tell you.
Nice.
Some people have fat clits where it's like a literal dick size.
A little pee-pee.
Little pee-pee.
You gonna suck on it? Like a little pee-pee? And how do you measure that?
A clit?
Yeah.
You can take it out
But why?
when it gets hard.
Why would a girl do that?
I don't know.
I wonder how big my clit is.
The bean, dude. The
I
bean.
wonder how big the bean is. That makes no sense.
That would be... Oh my god.
You ever just go up to your girl and you ask her that? How big's your clit?
No.
Actually,
Or they came up to the podcast.
Whenever you
right?
go down and do dirty on her, do you ever just sit there and like just whip out a fucking ruler and be like, let me measure it for you?
Your clit for you, please. Hey, look, next girl you have sex with.
Yeah, want me to be like, Mom, how big is your clit? How big is it?"
Whip out a ruler.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip out a ruler and she'll be like, where the fuck did you get that? I'm gonna pull it out my ass.
Yeah, what you do, right? You get your dick really hard to the hardest it be, and then get a ruler and then mark on your dick where each inch is.
What the fuck?
And you measure with your dick.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I would want to fucking mark my dick.
Tattoo on it, dude.
Tattoo it.
So now when you
Oh.
fully erect how many inches your dick is, because you already measured it.
it.
So you're like, oh, it's not that size, and you're like, I can prove it. Get really hard, and it
I
shows.
tattooed it. It has the inch marks on it.
Oh.
I don't know why
That
anyone would
hurt.
do that. Then again, people have done some stupid tattoos.
I mean, yeah, people do stupid things with their bodies just for
There's
fun.
this one girl who did tattoo where her vagina is, and it's a baby's vagina.
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But it's like you're sticking your dick into
It's
it.
weird.
Yeah,
That's weird.
it's weird.
Speaking of weird, Pokemon.
What about Pokemon?
I don't know.
We're bringing it back.
Sword and Shield's coming out. You got that Alolan Ponyta.
It's literally coming out on my birthday.
Really?
November
Yeah.
14th.
November 15th is my birthday.
Hey, look at this boy. How are you gonna be like
Also-
26 or something?
So
Sure.
your birthday's on November 14th. What's your social security?
15.
What's your social security?
First off, 15th. Second off, it's 111-5789.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ask you later or not. What are you looking up about it?
Huh? About what?
Alolan Rapidash or Alolan
No, I'm
Ponyta?
not looking about anything Pokemon. I'm just looking at the weird crap that's on my freaking thing.
I mean, it's been like a couple of hours. We can stop if you guys
I
want.
don't even know how long we've been going.
We started like at
I'm
3:51.
honestly surprised you guys haven't asked me about like anything gay related. Like I'm honestly
Oh,
surprised.
I was trying to avoid the
Yeah,
gay
we were trying to avoid that.
because you don't want to out you.
True.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the gay stuff?
Yeah, I'm just surprised.
When you turn gay?
Good question.
Because your parents might hear this eventually.
Good question. Like, if they ever hear this, it'll be like years in the future.
I don't know, man. We might blow up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I really doubt it.
With like a 4-hour podcast. You know.
So when did you turn gay?
When you got some dick and you realize, wow.
Hey,
that's
this
yeah.
is better.
No.
Yeah, honestly,
Like
that's
I
how it
said,
happened.
he tried both platters and he chose the one he liked most.
Yeah, you got that hot dog over that taco, dude.
You ain't truly gay or truly straight until you try the other hand.
Okay, I don't know about that.
You heard him. You
I'd
heard
rather
him, Jesus.
not.
You heard him, Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, Juan.
Yeah, Juan, you're acting like I'm the only one that would have to do it. You gonna suck my dick? You wanna see if you
I'm
like it?
69, dude.
You want a 69? You wanna suck each other's dick?
Go for it.
You wanna see who? We're gonna suck each other.
Hey,
up,
dude,
and when we're
if
done, we're
this
gonna be like,
channel
I don't
ever-
feel gay.
If we can't get anywhere with this channel, dude.
That shit, no, bro.
Bruh, ew.
Oh, that reminds me. Remember, Colby, how we said that we should start uploading on Pornhub?
Yeah, go for it.
Probably get some money on there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we upload?
69.
Dude,
Two beans, 69.
And then we just got like 2 beans in the shape of 69. Put a bell thing.
You put a cracker on top of it.
Another thing we said that we were talking about was we should play hentai games on Pornhub.
You could.
Like record it.
Hey,
on Pornhub.
there's Rick and Morty, the way back in time. There's Camp Pinewood. There's
Of course you know.
Pokemon Quest.
Of course he knows these. Of course he has a bunch of lists of fucking hentai games.
I'm trying to think of the ones
Like I can't even name one. This guy's
Really?
No, I can't.
You don't play Pokemon like porn games?
Not really. No.
Oh,
I used to back in the day just for the fun of it.
I jack off to.
The only thing I remember playing as a porn game is Corruption of Heroes.
I played
That was
Fat-
on Jacob's phone.
I played
Oh.
Fat Titans, but
Yeah.
I can't get up to the degree that our boy Nathan was. He was
Yeah.
top dog. He was number 1 on the leaderboards.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if I still have that picture or not.
Oh my
but,
god.
dude, that was a momentous occasion. We should have celebrated it.
I didn't even know about
There's
it.
also I also played an actually good game was actually pretty good. It just had porn in it. It was Cunt Wars. They changed it
Oh
recently.
my god, yeah, of course. I know you played
It was actually a pretty good game. Not because of the porn part. It was actually like I actually got strategy into it. It's pay to win, but it's pretty good.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Win that game.
I mean, we can
Put
play
them on.
we can play Cunt Wars. It's a pretty fun game.
We gotta play a hentai
Susan
game.
won't like that.
No, not on here on Pornhub. Where the Canadians won't like it because
The Canadians?
because the Pornhub done for Canada.
No, man.
Canada?
But like, what population of people primarily watch it? Is it mainly Canadians? that
No,
watch Pornhub?
well, the company that owns Pornhub is Canadian. Pornhub's a Canadian company.
But what country?
I think everybody across the world watches it.
I know that, but
Majority's
what?
probably U.S.
I was thinking Australian.
Australian.
Australians love some weird shit.
All I know is that the U.S. The majority of U.S. likes incest porn.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
look at the South, buddy. Yeah.
I can show you the graphic.
I'm about to put my snake in your boot.
Oh no. No, cousin.
What was it like? Category graphic.
I'm surprised you can type. Wow.
Did I actually spell category right?
Maybe.
No, I didn't spell it right. Oh, I don't actually watch porn. I just want to see the graphic.
Oh.
How successful.
Bruh, I want
Dude,
that
Pornhub?
hoodie.
Yeah, I want that one. I want the Pornhub hoodie right there.
Bruh,
Vault
that
Boy?
looks
Yeah, with Vault
nice.
Boy. That would be awesome. I would love to.
Oh,
have
this
that.
is different, but this is like women versus men. What they watch.
Women watch a lot more porn in 2017. I wonder why.
Wait, women.
Pussy licking 393.
Women's favorite is lesbian. That's top one. And then men's favorite
Boy,
is Japanese.
MILF.
What?
I love
Maybe
it.
it's skewed because, like, it doesn't say where they're getting this from.
I guess.
Because, like, maybe over in, like, India, they love Japanese porn. In
India?
I mean, look, man, I'm just saying, man.
Well, okay, look, you see, like
It goes
big
Japanese, ebony, MILF, mature, anal, lesbian, hentai, teen, 18 plus. Gotta make sure it's 18 plus. Big tits and then big dick, which is weird.
because big dick for men is low, while big dick for women is high,
Oh, no shit.
which makes sense.
I wonder why.
But the fact that big dick's even, like, in the top, 10 there? And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. It's in the top 10 for dudes.
Well,
It's the 10th spot, but the fact that it's up
You
there.
forget there are gay males.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
That's why women's favorites.
I didn't know there was that many gay guys that would skew it that much.
Bro, there's a lot of gay.
Yeah, there's a
people.
lot of people who've hold back their gayness.
You're right. There's a bunch of closet gays. I forgot.
Now that
Oh, there it is, lesbian. This is spread. Oh my God, Russia, dang.
Yeah, Russia's hentai.
Russia is wonderful. Wow.
No, all Russia's anal. This is
Anal.
hentai.
I wonder why. Lesbian. Ebony. Lesbian. Dude, lesbian everywhere.
It's funny.
Even in Greenland.
This is
Wow.
funny.
Yeah. In Greenland.
This is really funny.
Ebony, yeah, down in the.
And then they have that one little speck right there.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we're looking at like porn categories throughout the whole world. Now let's look at the ones from U.S.
Oh, great.
Oh boy. Yawn.
There's that one.
Excuse me. I'm gonna get up for a second.
Let's
Where the
see here.
That's atrocious. Where is it? Is it this?
You say that's heartworm. No, that's something else. Here, go to the web instead of sitting on images, you nerd.
Maybe because I'm using encoder. I mean, I need to use Google. Because if it go here, just goes to porn.
Yeah, because you put Pornhub in the Google search. What do you think is gonna pop up?
Porn. USA.
Like and subscribe. And all that fancy jazz.
Graph.
God bless. Or if you don't believe in religion.
We're not done yet. We
I'm
gotta talk
not
about.
saying we're done. I'm just saying while you're sitting here typing. You know, like and subscribe. All that stuff. Share. You want to listen to my sexy voice? Just ask. Yeah. I'm down.
Your ASMR channel.
Yeah, my non-existent ASMR channel, which may come to fruition one day.
Yeah, it is. I want to say. It's depressing.
Oh, I just wanted to know how much incest porn was loved here in America.
I'm pretty sure it was very high.
Yeah, if you always look at the top porn searches, it's always gonna be like incest.
Let's see what let's go to Pornhub.
Oh man. Ooh.
Ooh.
Black screen. Oh, there it is. Japanese.
My top category. Let's see what people have been searching.
Hot porn videos in the United States. I love how the fact that Japanese is literally the first thing that pops up. Is it because of Pornhub or is it because of you?
Maybe because of me.
Damn.
But I don't watch a lot of Japanese porn.
Get him.
Hey. Wow.
I'm trying to see like how do you look up the more like recent searches? What has people been searching?
Young busty teenager tries a big cock and suddenly squirts with many orgasms.
Wow, we're gonna get demonetized for all that money we don't make.
Just bleep it
Yeah.
out.
I'm just saying, bro. You watching some shit here?
Hey, dude. Riley Raid?
You ever watch Bible Black?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. You like that shit?
Have you seen Riley Raid, dude?
Of course. Who hasn't?
Oh my god.
Why are you? Now we're just literally looking at porn. You dirty boy.
You too, yeah. Which one? No.
Any whore.
I just sent you that.
Osaka?
Yeah, use that as the picture.
Time to snap back to reality.
Oop,
Oh, there goes
there's-
gravity. Anyways. Hopefully we don't get sued.
Probably not. You guys want to talk about anything else?
I mean, I can talk about all types of stuff.
I think
Or do you have anything you want to ask?
Because it could take
The
forever
gang.
to upload.
You have anything you want to ask the boys?
Us. Anything
Comrades.
personally that we want to ask
Personal.
the comrades.
Maybe you want to know what size shoes I wear, bro. It's 8.5, by the way.
Wow, thanks.
Mine's 10.
Read my mind.
Actually, is it?
Mine's 9.5.
Bro, mine's like 11.
Dude, you got a fat cock.
Who, me?
Him.
Thank you.
I was about to say, that's kind of a lie. You saying that?
'Cause you can judge a person's dick from their feet.
You know what they say about big feet, bro? Big socks. And I know this nigga wear big socks.
Yeah, for real.
This boy gets some freaking.
So you got any questions for me or Jesus?
It's Jesus and I. You
Ooh.
literally-
Oh yeah.
I don't. I
Okay.
guess.
Well, no.
Was-
Jesus and I would be used if it wasn't the object of the question.
What?
If Jesus and I is used for if it's the subject, while if it's the object, it can be me and Jesus.
It sounds dumb when you say me and Jesus. So you just say Jesus and I.
Because the subject for the sentence was, you got any questions for me and Jesus? And because
I have a question for Jesus.
Are you saying there's a problem with saying do you have a question for Dan and I? How does that sound? Does that sound wrong?
No.
Then where's your argument? You
I'm
idiot?
just
Get
saying,
out of here.
if you're talking about correct. Yes.
Okay.
What a dumb
Well,
dumb.
anyway,
He doesn't know what
was
he's
Ninja Storm your favorite Power Rangers?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What about yours, Juan? If you liked any of them.
I'm pretty sure he liked Dino.
Dino Thunder. But
he-
also like Ninja Storm as well, because the main character was brown. And I was like, hey, come on!
Man,
Yeah.
what a nerd.
Yeah, I feel you. That's why I like Turbo, because Justin was like, oh my god, it's me. But also, my favorite intro was SPD.
Intro? Ooh. I don't know which one I'd choose.
SPG emergency.
I literally say that as my whenever I'm in trouble with anything, I just go SPD emergency, or I go SP strudel emergency strudel
I don't know.
because of the toaster strudel kid corrupted my brain. You remember those commercials?
Dude, I don't remember any commercials. I mean,
It
well,
was
I
like
do.
some
so-
Holland kid going toaster strudel,
No.
and that mixed in my head.
I've never seen that.
Oh, it's weird.
Ninja Storm. You remember the opening?
Yeah, I remember that. I have the movie at home.
And you got
Dang,
you got,
nice.
you got Dino Thunder.
I have the
Yeah, I
OG
remember. There's
movie.
light
In the distance,
I hate
see
it.
it coming closer
No.
with the force.
Get away
changes.
from me.
Centuries collide.
Ah, get away from me.
Sorry, I'm still growing up.
Yeah. But man.
Power Rangers roar. You know?
Power Rangers.
Scorn.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I
I
have Mighty
No one
Morphin
remembers
Power
that part.
Rangers.
You got to remember the Ninja Storm's theme.
Deep in the valley. I know it started with a freaking monologue.
Yeah.
There's a
cat.
kitty.
A kitty.
Oh no. Kitty attack. Hello.
It's Leo.
Hello, kitty.
Come here, child of mine.
I don't think he wants to.
So, you guys want to end the podcast? Or?
Okay.
If we don't have anything else to talk
This
about.
has been a very long edition of. Last time was only an hour. This is like 2 hours plus.
Like,
Hey, I don't mind it.
sorry, we had a lot to talk about.
This was a very nerdy podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we literally brought in a nerd.
Yeah. I did
So
this for
hope you
a
guys
living.
enjoyed it. Remember, subscribe. You can listen to the podcast on SoundCloud and /Spotify. It comes out later on YouTube.
Rate this 5 stars, please.
Yes, share. Just if you listen to this, and
Share it on my face.
even if you don't like it, share it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you could send it to someone you hate and be like, yeah, this'll show them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, prepare to see me on the channel near the end of December, probably.
That's when he gets his own graphics.
Yeah, that's
card.
when I get my everything. I start
Comrade
recording.
Blonde Lightning, or could we use Comrade Lightning?
Comrade Lightning works.
Comrade Lightning Power.
So.
So. Are you gonna start saying ka-chow?
Oh, I was tempted to.
Ka-choo.
I
Yeah,
don't
we're
wanna
also
get
gonna
copyright
we're
strike.
gonna stop the Batsu game for now until we get more people, because we don't want to, like I said before early in the podcast, we don't want to actually hurt ourselves until we actually have people watching.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt ourselves for 2 people, but we'll hurt ourselves from any more.
Yeah, we'll we'll hurt ourselves for donations.
Also, you might expect me to see me on different channels,
Mm.
such as Comrade Lightning. So when he gets it up, I might roll up on his channel.
Are you making your own channel, or are you just
I mean, probably. I mean, just to have it
And
there.
you want to know something else?
what?
Good old Comrade Survivor, Soul Survivor is gonna probably make his own channel.
Really?
I'll probably show up on his too.
Very nice.
He's gonna call it Comrade Soul Survivor.
I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna. If he does do it, I don't know what it's gonna be called.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a good chance I'll roll up on there as well.
I would say
to add some comedic relief.
whenever is gonna actually be part of the Comrades, because I would say grow the Comrades first and then
Like-
separate.
The idea is that the Comrade channel is like the group channel. Like, see, everyone's gonna have their own separate channels, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we all come
Kind of
together,
like a cow trap, kind of like a game grunt, kind of like
yeah,
a.
good old cow chop, rest in peace. They're dying.
What's Vlog's cast?
Yeah, like Yogscast. You know, you got the one general channel that everyone like can upload on and be a part of, but then they all have their own separate thing.
Mhm.
So that's how it's gonna be, and hopefully we can make more fun videos later on. Any suggestions would be nice.
Yeah.
literally anything. Okay, maybe not.
We're
quite
thinking of
anything.
doing a horror. We're gonna now that we want to grow the channel, and Comrade Jesus convinced me that we need to start playing newer games, which I do believe, because there's no way we're gonna grow a channel by playing Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah. Until afterwards, and maybe we could play.
Yeah.
And hurt ourselves if we have more people.
Yes. And it'll be less damaging because there'll be more people playing the bot too.
Oh.
So it'd be like easier for us not to get like I'd get less of a chance of actually getting the bot soon this time.
Oh.
So that's been the Komcast episode 4.
You about to say 6?
Yeah, I was thinking 6.
Bro,
4.
we're not even. No,
This is like episode 4.
This is episode 4.
So we'll see you on the next one.
Later.
Bye bye.